All right, here we are. Sorry about the quiet and the soft restart. This is 2 builds behind most optimized. Okay, so I'm gonna restart the recording pretty much at this spot. Welcome in. I need to apparently get myself situated with some water. And then probably get into character so that I start talking like Nirta, so I can start thinking like Nirta and acting like Nirta and all of that. And we're going to stop that, you, please. Stop being invisibles. Put our straps on our wrists so we don't drop the controllers, yeah? And there we go. Hello everyone, I am Nirta, the Kobold Druid of Spores, and today we got many things to do, and I need to head down to the docks while Mr. Red is here because I have a dress that has iron in it that I want to give him the iron for in replacement. I want something else, so let's go. Oh. Could the purple grid please go away? I'm in the middle of my room. Please. Well, good morning. Doesn't look like there's very many people up today. We need to get this dress to Mr. Red, though. I already saw Mr. Oberon yesterday, so I think Miss Titania might be around. If so, I want to make sure I have her dress, because it's been a few days, and I promised to get her one.
I should be able to do it, like, I should be able to hop right onto it. Why is it not doing it?
Well, we're slowly working on making it outside of the
Take a
town.
day. Is it supposed to take longer?
Well, yes.
Get out into the forest.
No, as in, like,
so
it won't take
with this
today. It'd be
magical
tomorrow,
axe,
so.
that should make it easier.
Well,
That's
today
a priority. I can't get any new leathers until we can get into the forest.
Okay, it's.
I can't get into any stones. He can't get into any more
know. I mean,
additional ore until we get outside.
Is it tomorrow, or is it tomorrow?
It's going to be tomorrow.
The town never makes it easy for us, does it?
Tomorrow. I don't
No,
know.
no.
You gotta add the inflection.
Hello.
Good morning.
How is all of you?
You gotta add the inflection. Where basically you're saying you don't actually
I
know
hope
it's
you
gonna be
are
tomorrow,
doing well this
the actual
morning.
tomorrow. And it's just
I'm
gonna
doing
be some
okay. I had a
indeterminate
little work for
time in the
Mr. Red
future.
when he has time. Is everyone busy with things right
Are
now?
we talking about Valve time here?
They are trying to work out the axe stuff, but he should be able to see you
I
in a
see.
moment,
I think it's Valve time.
Okay.
I think
Did
it's
we
Valve
get
time
the
tomorrow.
forest open, all of
right.
that stuff?
That's
we're
what they're
working on
talking
it.
about right now, actually.
Oh, that axe!
Finishing touches.
Rest until the next day.
Yes, because
Okay.
the axe needs a nice snooze. It doesn't want to wake up too early in the morning.
Does that have to do with your wife?
The snooze alarm a few times.
Your dead wife?
Yes, the axe made of his
yes.
dead wife.
Yes, the axe was made out of my dead wife. And also,
Yes.
I do have a reputation of chopping down trees,
Ghost
so,
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Well, if
Yes.
if that's the case,
It's
can I get Mr. Red for just a minute?
I'm currently
of course.
free right now, to be honest. So I'm also Anton. I do want to talk to you about something. At some
So
point.
what the?
Hi, Aso. Yes, what do you need, Nirta?
It's nothing too big, but I've got a dress
it's not
that I
actually
had
his dead
made.
wife, it's
The only
some
problem
kind
is
of
that it has these
joke
metal
thing that they're
spines
doing.
on the inside of it for making the dress boofy. And I wanted you to take the iron strips out that was making it poofy, and then you could use the iron for whatever, and then maybe replace it with something that's not iron but could still keep the shape.
Dancing with the flower.
Okay, so what you're saying is you want to basically just take out. You want to take out the frame itself, right? So that, you know, that actually gives it a shape. Just the entire thing, because it's made of iron. That's what I'm hearing, correct?
Yes. And then you've got some extra iron, and I can take something else off of you.
To lie to you, Nirta. I am no seamstress or seamster for that matter. Chances are, unless I have assistance from an actual practitioner, I may just destroy the dress, taking out the cage in the process.
Oh.
So therefore, by
okay. Well, then maybe I can get Miss Fox to come over and help with that, because she does like seamstress things, I think.
Fine. Fine. If that's the case.
One moment.
All right then.
Or.
But it still has a vibrating lemon built into the axe. That much is not up to debate. You have to include the vibrating lemon. It is critical.
I did.
In the
It's all coming together right now.
Why did
no.
Right,
that wasn't vibrating?
If you could bring the seamstress Miss Fox, you said,
it wasn't your dead wife.
to over here with the assistance, I could probably do it properly.
Wasn't my dead wife? That would be weird.
Without ruining anything. So
No, it was.
if you can find her, great. Or if you know anyone else who works with clothing, like what was that one thing?
It was one of the
Adidas or something?
Oh yeah, Mr. Eotidiss, yeah. Yeah, maybe if I find him, I can ask him to do it.
Yeah. At
Okay.
the very least, if that's the case, I can then... If you can remove the cage in the shape itself, I can replicate that in a different material. What material would you like?
Just...
We have a couple.
Mostly not iron. I know we're kind of low on resources, so whatever's easy, like a brass or something. It just needs to hold the shape, you know?
Yesterday.
And not be hurtful to Fey-type peoples.
Question. How are stars and docks on the copper looking right now?
How are we looking on copper? Yes, we do actually. In fact, copper, we actually have a pretty decent amount. We were able to preserve a large majority of it.
Alrighty. I shall make it out of copper. If you can get the cage itself removed from there, proper seamstress, then seamster, I'll replicate it and get it back to you so you can have it reattached to the dress. So, however the fuck they do their clothes weaving thing.
Alright, sounds like a deal. I'll take care of that as soon as I can and get you that cage.
Alrighty.
And thank you!
Good luck, Nirta.
Alright, well now, new quest, find Mr. Eotidiss.
Why did they call it a hamburger? Do not say that around her. I feel like she'll start an entirely new oven joke.
Oh boy.
Oven joke.
Sorry, who?
I don't want to know.
Yana.
Yeah, there's a big strong girl.
Yana. Right, yes, of course. Right. Yes, she's one of the defenders, isn't she?
Yes.
Right, yes, of course.
But yes, it is good. It is
Where the hell's the
delicious.
tavern now?
This way. Behind you?
Yeah.
Well, okay, it's also up here.
It's easier up here.
That's the bar and bakery.
Across the river is the tavern. I didn't want to tempt him on an empty stomach to libation. I mean, I've fired myself.
That's what it looks like.
Yes, but
I mean,
okay, yes, that's great, but what's the point of self-service when you don't have someone tending you to the bar? Like, isn't that the whole point?
Hey, Mr. Gracious.
Oh, Nirta. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. How about you?
I'm feeling pretty good. working on another quest to try to get this dress that I had made, get the iron taken out of it, and then replace it with something else. So I'm going to try to get a hold of Mr. Eotidiss to see if he can help me with that. Because he knows all about fashion things.
True.
I was wondering, so there's going to be that meeting today? Did you want me to be the one that goes?
I think I know where Julian is.
You know what? Sure. Just in case, go anyway.
Yes! Thank you! So I'll tell them that our supplies are low because of obviously the not being able to go to the forest right now. So if we can have people bring any extra metals and things so that we can use it for the crafting, that'll be good. And then obviously I'll listen to other people and see what they got to say about stuff. Is there anything else you want me to tell them about the Merchants Guild things?
I don't think we currently have anything else that should be about it.
I had a question that might pertain to that. We now have the docks and everything out here. Do we have any of those sailor types persons getting here yet? Have they been able to find us?
Not yet. I have heard that a few of the townspeople have investigated, and apparently there's a barrier in the ocean.
Hello there.
Oh, of course. There's always something, isn't there?
I feel more lost here than I did the first time I got to...
Yes, sadly there is. So we have to get back to that at some point when we have a bit more of the means to investigate.
Okay. Then I'll keep that in mind too. But mostly it's about getting some extra metal there. Alright! In that case then, I'll make sure they know that. And then if you think of anything else and see me, let me know before the meeting. And then I'll come afterwards and tell you what happened.
Of course, of course.
Okay.
Alright. Take it easy, Mr. Gracious. Enjoy your day.
You know where the defenders may be.
Enjoy your day, Nirta.
Now we must find the Mr. Eotidiss.
Until tomorrow.
That's what I heard.
That's what
I
Vincent
heard it would
said.
take a day.
Until tomorrow.
I heard it was
It'll
his.
probably take a day of crafting it.
Got it.
He's still doing what you're still doing. Yes. Well, regardless,
Burger?
it'll be complete.
Pancake? Please.
We have pancakes, yes.
I love pancakes.
Fun.
Don't mind me, I'll stay out of your way.
There's an old saying.
Wayne.
Old language. Pannkuchen sind Liebchen. Pancakes I love.
You good?
What's up?
Yeah. Wotten von Liebchen?
Pannkuchen sind Liebchen, not von. It's a different participle.
That sounds like difficult language.
Pannkuchen sind Liebchen.
Sind Liebchen. Pannkuchen sind Liebchen.
Pannkuchen, not Pfannkuchen. Pannkuchen sind Liebchen.
Pannkuchen sind Liebchen?
Sind Legion.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Bear with me. No, the
bear with you?
the correct term.
We'll be there right away.
Them was non-sprechen.
Okay, well, so Pannkuchen sind Legion, make me a sandwich.
Yeah, just take them.
Please.
That sounds quite. Why the fuck?
Where's the bear?
Hey, thanks.
What?
There's a bear?
What?
Where's the bear? You said bear with you.
Oh my goodness.
No, I said Wayne.
Bear? Bear? There's no bear.
Hey, Mr. Lawrence.
There is a bear. It's been running around outside.
Yes.
I see that you're very busy with many people here. Do you need any food from the farm today? Can I get you anything?
I'm interested in seeing what this bear is.
Is it the bear friendly? I assume so.
Okay, just let me know if you need any.
You enjoy cucumbers.
You good?
Cucumbers?
You might be careful with that gun.
I made this
It's a nice trout. We'll be having a nice fish stew for dinner.
There's no bear.
But there is a bear.
So you need cucumber? I'm sorry, it's kind of loud.
I'll add it to the stew,
No,
maybe.
somebody gathered some
Bare
nice
necessities.
but if
Would
you'd
you
like to, if you'd like to get something for tomorrow,
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll go see what we can scrounge up, then I'll bring it down, alright?
I want to say hi to
Okay.
Are you shooting the stew, dear?
Then go say hi to the bear.
No, there's no fucking.
Okay. Listen, no, the bear is special.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have to get most of that stuff out eventually. Or brought the bear. Yeah, I don't want all that stuff.
A skeleton. I wonder if they're related to the red pirate guy? Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about it. What if I alchemy the dress? Hello. Maybe.
Hello, Miss, if I remember right, Nitra.
Nirta.
Nitro. Oh, hello.
Hi.
I'm currently
You're
the only
Mr.
alchemist here, and because it's quite...
You're Mr. Rainier, right?
I'm Rainier.
Rainier. Rainier. Okay, sorry about that.
Yes.
I was wondering, you do, since you do alchemy type things, is it possible to turn like one metal into another kind of metal?
Oh, one of those things. I think the easiest one is to make gold into iron. With anything else, though, it's more of a very specific one.
Is it possible to turn iron into something not iron? Like, it doesn't have to be stronger. I have a dress that I have for a fae friend, but it has iron in it to make the dress poofy, and I want the iron to be something else.
Ah, I see. Go try, though there's always the risk that it's just gonna melt.
Oh. I don't like that idea.
Making iron into something not iron is kind of a, it's like points. You will need to like change what it is, and actually, what is this about iron that makes fae burn? I never actually thought about that. Huh.
It's interesting.
We can try though. We can definitely try.
Well, if it like might ruin the
Let me get a
dress,
few
then
materials.
no, don't worry about it then. I really can't have the dress ruined, so I'm gonna need like a seamstress anyway.
Okay. Well then, don't worry. We just don't use acids. We use the things that like. We do things that don't actually like destroy the iron if it doesn't go well. I'll try small changes, and then I guess we just need to find a way and see if it worked or if it didn't.
Well, Mr. Rayner, let's just not worry about it then. I'll just go. I was gonna have Mr. Red just replace it with something else, but he said he needed a seamstress to help remove it, otherwise he would break the dress. And then when I was walking by, I just thought maybe there might be an alchemy way of doing it, but it sounds like it'd be difficult. So don't worry about it. I just wanted to know.
Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Well, then I guess I'll do my original plan and go eat.
Okay. Enjoy your food. Yeah, I like to skate down the railing.
That's a neat idea.
Yeah, they need like small person steps for this place. Hey, Mr. Julian. You feeling better?
Yes.
It's good.
Feeling better and working right away. This is Bryn. Bryn is working with Brian. Brian's taking it easy today and asked me to make sure that I give the tour place. I gave them the tour more so the upper area, but I haven't had a chance to show them the lower area yet.
Hi, Gren. I'm Nirta, Kobold Druid of Spores.
Nice to meet you. I'm Grin.
Fantastic. Nirta is probably one of my great friends here. I trust them with my life.
Thank you. I run the mushroom patch behind the farm, so if you need any mushrooms for anything, I got healing ones, I've got eating ones, I've got ones that explode, I've got ones that when you eat them, you see like lots of colors and things and patterns kind of like move with each other. I think it's kind of magic. And I've been working on other ones too.
Yeah.
Nice.
So again, with anything plant related, I would recommend speaking to Nirta.
Mm-hmm. But mostly mushrooms.
Sounds good.
All right. You all have a good one.
Granted, but your no.
Oh, sorry.
Your knowledge of plants is one to be remembered. You're all good. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on with the tour, but
Yeah.
fantastic to see you up and about.
Enjoy your tour. Have a good one.
Let's continue on.
Thank you. You too.
Using my Fey history knowledge, we will refer to that as before festival or BF. And our current time period is after festival or AF.
Would you
That
like
sounds
to
accurate.
listen? Would you like to listen to the radio? Would you like to listen to or
Would it be okay to say that this town is awesome AF?
I haven't seen him for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The
Also-
town is awesome after festival? Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing? I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit.
I found whale bones and I took a long nap in the whale bones and I still don't remember much.
Did you see the big turtle out there?
Yeah, they're mean.
Oh.
Fuck
Oh,
that guy.
Wait, really?
Exactly.
He's a mean turtle?
Yeah.
Wow.
Clearly did not check either side of his fin space when he was turning. Almost hit her as he was swimming by. Like, honestly, somebody needs to revoke his swimming license. He
You
has
can
gotten
have
too
that?
old, and he is just not fit to swim. Yep.
You need a license for swimming? Oh, Mr. Eotidiss! Oh, sorry.
Well, where I come from, you did. No worries. Howdy.
Hi, Mr. Eotidiss.
We heard you were looking.
Yes.
Morning, madam.
Good morning. Is it Mr. Vic?
No. I can't believe it's Tyrant, don't worry about it.
Tyrant? Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Eotidiss,
Vic would never have a fit this clean.
I have this dress, and she's gonna pull out this dress. It's very big. It's mushroom themed. The shoulders look like poofy, round red mushrooms with white polka dots on it. Little streamers hanging off of it. The chest has a brown corset kind of thing, underbust. And from the waist, it poofs out into a big round mushroom cap. And the underside is very frilly with like lace and stuff. She holds this up. Yeah, I got this dress from the people in Burrow, and it's for a friend of mine. The problem is that the poofiness of it is from where they put iron in it to give it like a bone or something, but I can't have iron in it. So I needed Mr. Red to like replace the iron with something else, but he said he can't do it without breaking the dress. He needs somebody who's comfortable with fashion and seamstressing to help.
Very well. May I?
Absolutely. I trust you. I know you care a lot
I will
about good fashion.
return this. Yes, it will be the greatest thing I've made since coming here.
Oh, really? I know you have exceptional work.
Yes, only the best for my fans.
It is an honor, Mr. Eotidiss.
Yes, the pleasure's all yours.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, John.
Very well. Fashion police, let's go try on this dress. Modify this
I'm
dress.
doing all right.
Try on the dress.
Our
Gotcha.
our gold situation
Doing
seems to
so
have
well.
developed further.
In what way?
How does gold develop?
And that it is
you put it in the ground and it
completely
grows?
gone.
Well, that's where it comes from. That must be how it works.
No.
As long
Like-
as
Maybe.
the woman never got her
I don't
hands
know
on
what
it.
laws are here in this world.
That's
Where I come from,
it
no.
is
You just
it is
bury it in the
actually
ground and
and
there it is.
truly gone. Because
But where did it come from?
After the festival, when the
In
town
the ground.
moved,
Yeah,
all
but
of my stuff
where was it
disappeared.
before it was in the
so-
ground?
Deeper in the
As
ground.
long as
Okay, then where was
she
it before
doesn't
that?
keep the
So,
boat
so,
back, that's the important.
so you borrowed it and then
Without her
returned
gold,
it?
she has no way of trying to.
Essentially, that would be
Not
it.
any
Like,
of the
it was
kooky
already
ideas
there.
she's got
We
in her
found it,
head,
took
so-
it out. And if we bury
Yeah.
it back down, we're essentially returning it. But most of us don't. We just kind of melt it down, use it for whatever. Jewelry, coin.
Moy needed
Piercings.
the gold for gold thread that she needs for her spells. Some spells require materials to cast them.
Gold thread. Huh.
I feel like that's got to be hard to come
Magic
by.
is a
Interesting idea, but alright.
I
requires
think your
either a
fashion
verbal
designer
or
just took the
material
dress
component.
into the chicken coop.
Hmm.
Hello.
What were you doing with the chickens in the dress?
No, we were going into. This is our prison cell.
Oh!
This end one.
Headquarters right here.
Oh, this is
This
the
is our
fashion.
HQ.
I see. I thought it was like for the chickens, but obviously it's for fashion.
Yes, this is our catwalk. I was just modeling your dress to see if it was perfect.
Oh, okay. I won't question your work anymore, Mr. Eotidiss. I apologize. I was just
No, it's fine. To the untrained eye, it might have looked suspicious.
right.
So do not worry.
I won't. I'll trust you.
Very well. Secretary? Oh, he's not here.
Well, at least Pumpkin Jesus is still here.
Hey, Chimpkins.
Yes, that's power.
They're still looking healthy. I think we're good with that. Let's check the mushrooms. They look like they're still healthy. We got some healthy mushrooms. This one? Yep, that's good. And that one's healthy too. Let's,
Yeah, I love Pumpkin Jesus so much.
He's quite nice, that's... Huh.
Yep, that's good. Okay, mushrooms are good.
She still has the seaweed bag you gave her earlier, so she's gonna put them in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Hey, Issa.
Ellie has a snack for later.
It's okay.
Hello.
Egg is so carried around. Touch.
Oh.
Weird
What
little
is
guy.
it?
It is very weird.
Mm-hmm.
I still think
Haven't
was
seen
told
anywhere in the books yet.
raptor.
Oh, you're a raptor? Hello, raptor.
I'll have to actually know.
It's named Raph.
Raph?
It doesn't look like Brian's up here at all, so maybe
Yeah.
I'll wander about a bit. I don't know.
Well, it's nice
Also,
meeting you. I'm
Sam's
glad
not
you had a
around
good
either,
hatching.
so-
I hope you have many eggs in the future.
Still need to find small mouse.
Smallmouth?
The small mouse and stuff.
Boy.
Oh, right. Right. Moi, small mouse.
Oh, yeah. Let's get some stuff for Mr. Lawrence. I don't think the spices are good yet. Oh, we could do strawberries. Oh, look at the size of this one. That's a good strawberry. I guess we could do more corn. I don't know what else we can eat here. Strawberries and corn? What do you eat with a strawberry and corn meal? It doesn't seem like a good thing.
Oh, Nirta.
Yeah?
Nirta.
What's up?
Did they ever figure out the thing with the tree and the door?
Yeah, as far as I know, they have like a vibrating axe thing made from Mr. John's dead wife and a lemon, and it needs a day to rest because it's sleepy, and then maybe tomorrow we could go to the woods?
Oh.
Normal
Mr.
magic
John-
things?
Okay, wait, which John?
Long nose?
Long nose.
One, he had a wife. Two, this axe is made from that dead. What?
Yeah,
And a lemon.
Magic.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you not to ask me about the specifics. This is all kind of secondhand, but I will tell you, if you go up to Mr. John and
Fair.
ask him about it, he will not stop talking about his dead wife. He's really hung up on her being his dead wife.
Does he need a moment? Does he need like a therapist? Like what? Does he
That's a
need somebody
bear.
to talk to?
That is straight up just a bear.
Oh yeah, he's been around. If I could get him so I can tag him. There we go. There we go.
I don't understand what he says because bear.
Mm-hmm.
Bear.
I don't speak bear.
Yeah,
That's
same.
like that. You'll understand this because you're from a adjacent world to mine. That's like the meme of the D&D character who was a bear but was so charismatic and he made people understand him. It was like, Lord, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
they could understand him just from his growls alone.
Yeah. Oh no, that's what it was. He hired a butler that had the ability to speak with animals. So he would talk to the butler, and then the butler would speak for him.
Sounds honestly like kind of a expensive expenditure, but I guess if you need somebody to translate. Also, if he could, why not just go out of bear form?
Hello.
Why not just go out of bear form to talk and then go back to input? I'm griping.
It was a bear. Like, it was literally a bear.
So, okay. I thought it was like actually a druid who became a bear.
No,
and
it
then there
was a
confusion 'cause,
bear.
like, if
No,
you
it
needed
was
to talk,
a
you could just
bear.
Shift back, but okay, that makes more sense. That makes.
You think
Actually,
Nirta
how
can
did he
change
hire
into a
him?
bear? She
yeah,
is
how does
Druid.
a bear hire a dude? Did the guy like really want
Oh wait, no,
bear
I
hugs
remember.
or something?
You said animal handling, right?
They
I
could
speak
talk
with
with
animals.
animals,
was
yeah.
skilled with
They had the
animal
abil-
handling, or animals.
They
speak with
had
animals,
the
yeah.
ability, speak with animals.
Isn't Nirta
Okay, so
a druid?
that makes sense. Just speak with
Yeah, I
animals,
am.
talk with bear.
But with
if hired.
mushrooms, not with bears.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
pretty
can
sure
see
you
that
can
you
still
have
talk
a
to bears.
variable. You have a variable ring growing around you.
Yeah, that's been happening
Why come
lately.
you don't just follow Nirta around and just eat the mushrooms? Just so you don't have to destroy anyone's property.
I have been eating them.
Eaten by chickens, yes.
Oh.
I share.
This doesn't surprise me.
Sharing's caring.
Honestly,
and
now
I
I
care.
just can't. I'm just picturing Nirto continuing to walk along casually, and Wayne is just behind her, just kind of crawling on down. Home da 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 da. Home da 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 da. Home da 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 da. Home.
As a large duck.
That.
Oh.
Well.
And it's gone.
And they're gone.
And it was here.
Oh, there's the bear.
And it's gone.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get this
Put
food
the
down to Mr.
giant duck
Lawrence. You all have a good one.
Okay. Bye, Nirta.
Oh, there is a bear.
Bum, ba-doo, 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 doo, 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 doo.
12 pistols and 11 shots each, and enough powder for it. Much like my guilt and my sins, it weighs on me. I'll be your church.
I don't want to know where he keeps them.
Well, I imagine with so many pistols, that means you're a quick shot, you know. You take one pistol out, you shoot one real quick, and then you take the other out. Just quick shotting one after another.
You've seen me do it before, out there in the woods when I tried to leave town and then the group was attacked by skeletons because, God forbid, I tried to live by myself and I still get bothered.
I'll go see if Black Hat Man has any gum.
Have a good day.
Truly, we will
Like a
die
true king.
fighting for his cause.
Mr. Lawrence? I got I couldn't find Mr. Bryant, so I didn't know if he had anything extra, so I just grabbed some of the really big strawberries that are up there. Yeah.
Do you know if Bryant has anything in the way of citrus?
Citrus? Well, not since the lemons burnt down the orange tree before the festival. I don't think I've seen a citrus thing, but I'll see him next. I'll let him know you're looking for citrus things.
I'm just concerned that eventually the people in town are going to get scurvy. We don't rightfully have any access to any vitamin C.
What's a scurvy?
What's a vitamin
Scurvy
C?
is a disease that people get, well, when you don't get certain levels of... Here, let me explain nutrition to you.
Okay.
So, the physical body requires nutrients to survive, correct?
Sailors get it because they only eat hardtack and.
There are certain things that you need to have certain levels of. When you don't get those certain levels, then the problems start.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure about
like when you haven't eaten,
vitamin
your
C.
tummy
Are
gets
you
rumbly
familiar?
and it hurts, right? Like
I
that?
know there's nutrients that
Similar,
you have
yes.
to eat.
Well,
I'm assuming that's one
you
of the
can eat
nutrients
and
they're
eat,
talking
but if you're not getting the proper levels of these things within it, then worse things can happen, where your stomach isn't hurting from being empty, but rather your teeth rot and fall out.
Oh.
That sort of thing.
Okay. And you need
Or your bones are
citruses
very
to
brittle
stop that?
from your lack of calcium. Well, what we need is vitamin C.
I don't know, sundial.
How?
Citrus is very high in vitamin C.
Okay.
I mean, technically, what
Is it because it's citrus,
As
it's
well as
vitamin C?
evergreen trees.
It's probably going to
No.
What does it stand for?
That's just what it's named. The C. We'll see there's vitamin A, B, C, and D, as well as vitamin E.
Okay. Do you get like vitamin A from apples and
your
B from
alphabet, correct?
bananas? Like C is
Sure.
citrus? Okay. Well, we do have apples. Do we need more vitamin A?
No. I believe we get plenty of that from other things.
Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out for citrus things then so we don't get scurvied.
Yes. If you see any pine trees or anything like that, please let me know. Do you know what a pine tree is?
Pine tree? That's the one that has like the leaves that are like little finger needle things, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know a pine tree.
Yes, that's filled with lots of vitamin C.
Oh. Does it come from the pine cone?
No, in fact, probably should not eat a pine cone.
Oh, okay.
Lots of times, what's inside of a pine can be dangerous to your stomach.
Oh,
Just
that's
like,
good.
acorns.
Pine cones always smelled good, but yeah, I tried to bite one once and it was really crunchy, but it didn't taste very good, so I didn't do it again.
Yes. Yes, a lot of seeds from trees and whatnot are actually very poisonous.
Oh. That's weird since they make such good fruit thingies.
Have you ever eaten a cherry?
Yeah, they got like the big hard rock in the middle. Oh, the seed, yeah.
Yes. Yes, and if you eat that rock and crack it with your teeth and swallow it, actually a high toxic poison inside of it.
Oh. Well, I don't think we have cherry trees here, but if we do, I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like that could be good for not only eating, but maybe Mr. John could use it for like poisons and things then. It might be useful.
Yes, perhaps.
Okay. Well, I'll look out for citrus type things. Is there and pine type things? Is there any other things that you're looking for?
At the moment, no.
Okay, Mr. Lawrence. Thank you.
I'm still just itching for the forest. I really want to see the forest in action.
I think we should try to explore as much as we can internally and try to get resources as what we can internally before we try exploring outside. That way we have supplies for healing and stuff in case things go wrong
Yes,
when we
but
try to explore
we
out.
don't. The only form of income in that sense would quite literally be Brian's farm.
Have a good day.
Ignore the income thing. You've been talking to that lady so much.
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, such as if we are to generate resources. If we are to generate resources, the only thing that we can generate is food from Brian's farm, and even then he's going to be wanting payback. We don't have anything else to make or manufacture with. I mean,
That's why we should explore the forest. We could maybe make antidotes.
I
We could-
agree. I am in concordance with that.
We also have the ocean thing out there. That's got stuff in it.
But some of those stuff could be monsters that could destroy boats. That's why I'm saying
Well, there could be monsters in the forest too.
No.
And
Yes,
focus on
I
that.
think there's also the immediate. There's the immediate offshore.
There could be some fish. Do we
And
have
so
anyone
yes,
that
we can.
We have mer people.
experienced
We
fishermen?
can fish. Yes, exactly. So we have fish. We have fruit.
And
We can
mushrooms.
feed ourselves. Yes, I suppose so. I apologize. We have fish, we have fruit, and we have fungus. The 3 Fs to feed ourselves.
Mr. Lawrence said we also
Right.
need to get some vitamin C, otherwise we'll get the scurvies, and so we need citrus because citrus is C. Then again, maybe not.
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah.
But
yes,
we also need crystals for magic items that might help us on our travels, getting out in exploring the ocean.
And metal.
So we do not have a mine, and well, there's the crystal tree. But are you? Yes,
I've
hello.
already tried that. I chopped off part of the crystal. I gave it to them, and they're checking to see if it can be used to chance.
Yes, but
into
does the
magical
crystal
items
regrow, or is it a limited supply?
We don't know yet. I have not gone back and checked to see if the crystal regrew. That would be the next thing. I did not try chopping down a part of the tree. I chopped down the crystal part behind the tree.
Yes. And that is just if that regrows, then we know that that's a sustainable resource. If it doesn't, then it's unsustainable, and that will only last us so long until we run out.
Which is why we should get into the forest. We need stone. I was talking to what's his name. He can't
Anton.
really get any stone for Anton. Thank you. Anton can't get any stone. Can't make any stone tools, which makes it harder to try to get other things. We also need metal for our metal tools. So yes, I agree. We should be traveling and checking out how to get in the ocean and maybe do some trade. But we should get some supplies. We're going to need spears. For that, we need wood and metal, so we can attack anything that attacks the boat. Priority forest first, then the
Have you
ocean.
seen Sir Lawrence?
He was in a tavern earlier.
He's in there right now.
Has anyone seen Lawrence?
Yeah, Lawrence is in there right now.
Me, child. I don't understand.
Ni tawa esina.
Oh, maybe we should get Miss Adagio. She speaks lots of languages. Anyway, I know Mr.
Either of you have seen Fizwick, by the way.
Not today, no. Not yet. I did see Mr. Rayner here if you need an alchemist.
I saw Fizwick earlier. We were talking, and then we had the headaches, and trying to refind him. But I think he's maybe retired, maybe early today.
Well, I know our...
Figure out... Oh, we do have a bear at least.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but yeah, we do.
I thought you said that you talked to it, but you can't talk to bears, so... Or it can't talk.
Well, yes.
You know magic for it.
No, it's quite simple, actually. Hello again, how do you do? Okay, well, that's good to hear. So, how are you finding the place so far? Right, yes. I have no idea what they're saying. Well, either way, I hope that you're enjoying your stay here.
Hello. Do you want a hug?
Is how you talk to a bear.
You didn't talk to them. You're pretending to talk to them.
No, I wasn't pretending to talk to them. I was actually talking
Yeah?
to them.
Yeah?
The fact that I can't understand them does not have
Do you like that?
anything to do with the fact
Does that feel
I
good?
made an attempt at conversing.
Oh, you're so fuzzy.
You're technically right.
Yeah.
See, and technically correct.
I hope you have a good one, Bear. Oh, look at the big sit. Good sit, yeah.
I was thinking of that line.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, at least Nirta made a friend.
See, the bear is very sociable.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Or girl. He's a good bear.
I found no fish in the water. However, that may have been because God was not with me at that moment.
Well,
I didn't go very deep.
there is also a turtle down there, so...
I heard that the turtle is very mean.
Turtle soup.
I think you would make many friends
Oh,
if
yes.
we got rid of the turtle.
Are we going
Never had turtle stew before.
to... So, are we going to be making turtle stew?
The problem. How far does the protections extend? Because if they extend out
There's a
bit-
barrier. There is a barrier in the middle of the ocean. I was swimming around the ocean area for a little bit, and I did find a hard point where I couldn't move any further.
So, that would mean that the turtle can go in and out. If we're within if there's a barrier and we can't get out of the protection, then we can't kill the turtle. The turtle's, I'm guessing,
the turtle swims within our bounds.
Yeah, we could like put a net or something on it maybe. And like keep it from swimming away.
Capturing it, what would we do with it after we capture it, since we can't kill it?
Maybe it could lay eggs
Eat
and we
it?
have a renewable
Well,
source of
are you sure we
eggs.
can't?
Like the chimkins?
Oh yes, we're going to be eating. So what we instead of chickens, we're going to be having turtle eggs.
Well, if we need vitamin C and they're sea turtles, that should work, right?
My guy can never get his attention. Hello, John.
You might have a point there.
How you?
Good to see you.
How you both
Hello,
doing?
honorary John.
Oh, Leo.
And
Yeah.
there's a bear.
There is a bear.
Yes.
They're a good bear.
And I know, and I know
Tell you
I'm
what.
just noticing that, so nobody question
Wait a
that.
second.
Yeah.
Wait a
What?
second. Do you think that we should make the bear an honorary John?
Oh.
Sure, why not?
So yes, we can have
So you're just
the
gonna name
Council
this
of
bear
Johns.
John?
Yes.
For maximum humor, can you call them Little John? Because they're like
Little
the biggest
John.
of the Johns, and therefore, Little John would be funny.
Yes.
No, why
Little
not just
John.
call him Big John? Because if he's a
No,
he's a Big
no.
John.
This
because
is
he's
Big John. This is Big John.
I thought that
This
was
is-
John
I am
Waypoint.
John. Big John
I'm
Waypoint.
Long
So
John.
Big John, medium,
Long John.
Long John.
Big John, medium, Long John, and
no,
Small John.
No, Long John. Long
Long
John.
Okay, no, that's what I said. I said Long John. Big John,
Good.
Long John, Small John.
Little John. Little
I mean,
John.
it's,
Are you uncultured? It's
Yeah.
Little John.
Little John.
yeah, I listen.
It's
I'm
Little
just,
John.
listen, I just so I'll try and wrap that.
Have you never heard the tale of Robin Hood?
No, I don't even know what Robin Hood means. What
Not
is
Robin
I
Hood.
don't have that where I can.
They don't know Robin.
I don't know
Not all
Robin Hood.
realms are going to have the same legends.
Well, then where did you get
Yeah,
Little John from?
exactly.
Because it's a big bear, so I thought Little John would be funny.
See, no,
Ah, no, but are you not familiar? There's like
Little John, you know, would be funny.
Well, I only learned how to read like a week and a half ago. What do you want from me?
But surely you must have heard the tales of Robin Hood.
I've never heard of like any birds that wear clothes.
John, think of it. Not
I guess there's
every
Mr.
realm is
Guerra.
going to have the same stories and legends.
What do you
Some
mean
of
they
them are
don't
gonna
have
have
a
their own
sheriff
versions.
of? They don't have a sheriff of Nottingham.
What's Nottingham?
I'm sorry, it sounds like there's
Oh my
something in your
goodness, there's
throat.
no
I
saving
can't
you
hear you.
people.
In the story of
What is
Robin
it, Sherwood,
Hood,
or-
it's always the Baron of Lexington.
There you go. Just,
No.
do a little.
No,
Baron
the
of
sheriff of Nottingham. Oh my goodness. Well, I see.
Why
there
would
are
you want to live in a
similarities
place
and
called
there are
Rottingham?
differences, I suppose. So,
That just sounds.
Nottingham.
And he's a
Oh.
He
Oh,
fell
hello.
in love with the Princess Lisa.
Oh, okay. I mean, the Liza that we know.
Oh,
is
we're just introducing
quite
people to
lovely,
Little
and
John,
everyone
the
has
bear.
affections
So-
still. Yes.
Civilized the bear.
Well, no, he was already civilized, I think.
It is a nice bear.
It is.
Sorry, you are breaking up.
Yeah, Mr. Leo, you really need to clear your throat or something. You want to come pet Little John? I think he likes it. I'm just saying he until he growls at me in a way that would be disapproving of that. Yeah.
So
Such a
far,
cutie.
Little John seems to be a hit with the ladies.
Very fuzzy.
Yeah.
Ah, if only I could be as fuzzy as Little John.
Maybe you should say that to Oberon. I bet he could fix that. You could become Squirrel John.
I think that's
There's probably
very
a potion
dangerous.
for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a very dangerous idea. entertaining but dangerous.
Wait,
But yes.
has he showed up? I have not seen.
Yeah, he was
seen
here
him.
yesterday.
He died.
I've
He
seen him.
died.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was here yesterday.
I really like your wood shoes. They're very nice looking.
I guess that answers my
It
question. I
does.
was wondering if any of the fake artists showed up since
They
we
look
were-
very... Oh! Well, you have very nice wood legs.
Well, you have very nice legs.
Oh, well, thank you. No one's ever complimented my legs before.
Ah! Well,
now
you
you
should.
have two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this place is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. So does that mean those aren't gloves? Those are just your hands?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you had, like, matching gloves with it and everything. But, you know, that makes sense, too.
No.
Do you feel with them?
These are my ears. Of course.
How does that work? How does the wood feel?
The same way anything feels.
How do I feel to you?
Kind of smooth.
Yeah? Okay.
There's like a little bit of roughness there too.
Yeah. That's because I got skills. Interesting.
Oh.
I know there was like one other plant
Actually,
lady person that
you
was
really
here
sick?
before. I'm a kobold, so yeah, I guess.
Oh. Kobold. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Oh yeah? Are there not a lot around here? I know
Not
Mr.
alive.
Sorry, are you...
Mr. Pip's tribe was like from this place. Not like this place, but you know, this world.
my head.
So I figured there might be more kobolds here somewhere.
Have we heard from
You said
Shiva
you lived
or
around
Shiva's
here, right?
mom yet? Now that
Yes,
we
I
knew
live in the
of them,
forest.
guessing
Oh,
they
okay.
don't have a
There's
beef
no
with us
kobolds in the forest then? That's a shame. I was kind of hoping I might find some.
None rather
Not sure,
alive.
but we've also not seen a...
Yeah, I do prefer them to be alive if I want to look for them.
I'll even say
Personally.
their name.
No, I have not seen them.
Actually, now that you mention it, I think maybe one or two of my family may be kobold.
Of your family?
There's
they
a
like
couple of people
are
that
they like
mentioned
tree
that,
kobolds?
a couple of people that showed up today. So
No.
could be that.
Then how does that
whatever
work?
happened
They're
is
more
just
like
taking
flowers.
time. Maybe the town is just taking its
Oh,
time bringing everyone
that sounds
back
very
there.
cool. I'm like a mushroom kobold.
That's how they got eaten.
As long as you keep them watered, they won't die.
I'm kind of subscribing to
When was the last time they got watered?
the idea that the town is probably sentient in some way.
3 days ago?
Oh, yes. Well, they,
Okay.
they've just... Well, I
That's
think
that's
it's been
pretty recent.
hypothesized that
Hopefully we get out to the
Echo
woods
has
soon.
been,
Maybe you
well,
can like take me
left
to see them,
behind.
and then we can water them and make sure they're okay.
Well, if,
And then I can see some
Shiva
other
is
kobolds.
in that area, then that would make sense, I suppose.
Sure.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, well...
Hopefully we get to go soon.
I'll actually be done tomorrow.
I do have another question.
Yes?
I'm gonna look around more.
We were helping you with the... Well, first and foremost, the forest is your jurisdiction, isn't it?
Oh.
Is
I do
that
like
like...
to keep it tidy around there, so I suppose so.
Yes, well, I think the question is that... Well, since we're helping with the process of opening the pathway back to the forest, I'm just wondering, as a return of favour, if the town would be allowed to gather things from the forest? Resources
Well,
and
that's just
such?
what all the animals do anyway. I don't see the problem.
Oh, okay, well, then in that case, that's reassuring. Thank you very much.
Whether things in the forest will let you, though, is another.
Well, okay, I suppose that would be a good point, but I was hoping that, well, since we went to such efforts to try and find a way back, that maybe there could be, like, a bit of a helping hand.
You wish me to negotiate with them?
Well, there's that. I think there's negotiating with them. There's also just making sure that, well, no one gets eaten by things as soon as we suddenly open the way. So, I think possibly that might make sense. Oh?
No?
Oh, do they
They
not?
wouldn't need
Do they
me.
not eat?
As long
Oh,
as
they
I'm
don't eat
around,
me.
you should be fine.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay,
very
well,
nice.
that's reassuring. Oh, they won't eat you! Okay, right. Well then.
Will they eat me?
Maybe a wyvern.
A wyvern? Like a baby dragon thingy?
Or a bat wyvern.
Oh, no, the two are very different. The bats eat the wyverns.
Oh, right, I see. Now that is a mental image and a half, okay. So, yes. I suppose... Well, I mean, negotiation... I'm not sure if that was quite what I had in mind, but...
How about being
I think
friends?
it is just the case of... Yes.
I like
Let's
friends.
stop there. We could all be a family.
I mean, I do like family, but I'm sorry.
Nice.
I've got one I'm trying to go back to. I'm not really looking to replace them, you know?
Oh, that's too bad. Oh.
But we could still be
How about
friends,
you?
right?
Well...
Sure.
I've sort of accepted the fact that I'm likely not going to be seeing my family again, so I'm looking forward to... Well, I'm looking to make the best of my current situation, I suppose.
Wonderful. What's your favorite color?
So, I would say it would either be blue or green. Cyan is also quite nice.
Yeah, like a blue-green?
Turquoise.
I know just
yes.
the flower.
Teal?
Don't worry, we'll make it very accommodating for you.
Ah, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Wait, you're gonna make him into a
You'll
flower?
live a long and healthy life. Yeah.
Hopefully not anytime soon.
Only when you're ready.
When I'm ready. Okay. So what I would have to ask you... Oh yes, I am ready, and then you will turn me into a flower.
Yes, you'll go great with Uncle Bob in the forest. You two will get along, I think.
Oh, okay, well... Uncle Bob.
Flower.
Yes,
do you, like, get
they've
little
given me the
rooty
offer to
bead
turn me
things?
into a flower.
Do you, like, stop moving and stuff?
Sorry?
When you become a flower, do you have, like, tree legs like that? Or do you become, like, rooted and you stay in the place like any other flower?
Oh, no, you're stuck there forever.
Can you, like, get in a potted plant thingy and then, like, use your arms to, like, pull yourself around?
You could try, but they may be a little deformed by that point.
Well, I'm not really sold on this idea, but we could still be friends, Steph.
You may get eaten.
Oh, sure. I've got, like, a friend garden as well. You can find a place for you there.
Well, I could, like, help take care of them and stuff, but I don't think I want to be a flower that can't move around and stuff.
Oh.
Like, if it was more like this, where I was, like a flowery kind of person that can walk around and stuff. Because I really like giving hugs, and I don't like the idea of not having arms for, like, hugging and things.
What about a fly trap of sorts? You can like hug with your mouth.
Bugs are pretty tasty. You almost got yourself a deal, but I still want the walking around part. I still think that's important to me.
I can carry you around in a pot sometimes.
Yeah, but, you know, moving myself is pretty nice. Just like how you like to move around a lot, right? That way
Alright. We'll see if we can get you a place helping in the garden. How's that sound?
I would love to help you with your garden. I like helping people's.
Wonderful. Well then.
Yeah, this
I'll
could be
have you
the...
arrange for the flower whenever you're ready.
Well,
And you
I
can
think
help in the
it would
garden.
be a
Maybe you can
long
water
time.
him.
I think it will be a long time until I decide to become a flower.
I could sprinkle all over you when you're a flower.
I mean, that sounds very nice. Well, yes, of course. Time is not but a thing for you. I don't know how long my natural life cycle will be. I mean, well, I suppose my natural life cycle, but
Yeah,
I suppose
and
it's nice to know that I have an option.
I don't want to, like, give you the wrong idea, but my intention is to try to find a portal to go back home. So I can't, like, for the end of my days, help you in the garden, but I can whenever I can. That kind of thing, you know?
Aunt Mary said the same thing, but she's still just a flower.
Who?
Aunt Mary.
Oh, is she related to Uncle Bob?
Well, they're all related. They're my family.
Oh yeah, duh. Right, of course. I'm sorry.
Ah, right, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So if you accept the terms of becoming a flower, you immediately become part of. Sorry.
Oh no.
How should I call
It's
you?
No,
very
the other
slow,
way.
gradual. You'll be in a lot of pain, but it'll be over soon.
Oh. That sounds less pleasant. But yes, how should I refer to you again?
Oh, my name is Eska.
Yeah.
Eska, right. So, people who become flowers become part of your family.
I think it's the other way. I think it's when you become family, you become a flower. Oh, never mind. Are there other flower families
That's
out
quite
there?
alright, I understand.
Well, if there are, I'm not aware of them.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, and then the void ate him.
I'm learning a lot.
Right, well. I think I'm going to be wandering around a bit, so it was pleasant talking with you. But I do feel wanderlust, so I shall be wandering around aimlessly. Aimlessly, I say.
Yeah, excuse me. I'll be heading off too.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm. Have a good
I'll
one.
let you know whenever
Oh yeah, please do.
my garden needs some help.
Mm-hmm. And if you need any mushrooms or anything in the meantime, let me know. I'll help you.
Sure thing.
Have a good day.
Rest in the shadow of the Almighty.
Where's aimless wandering John now? Where did he aimlessly wander to? Also, hey DC, welcome in.
Protected hand to cover me. Keep me safe from accidents, diseases, and all forms of harm. In the Book of Soul, 91:38. Heavenly Father.
Dang it. I needed to talk to him about Lyriel. Also need to find Mr. Eotidiss again.
No, you're right.
Sharing of resources.
I know that we just
so if someone wants a piece
we
of
just
the
I was talking about with that viewing device on that ledge.
Oh yeah, apparently this.
They're an asshole.
Wait, why? No, the little bow.
Maybe he did go up top. And I need to find, okay, Mr. Eotidiss, Mr. John. How close are we to the meeting? 25 minutes, okay. It's a good thing I've got the sundial on my wrist. Oh, look at your nice outfit. I like your hat.
Thank you. Thank you. I stole it from Brian.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. He's asleep right now, so it's fine. I'll
Okay.
tell him about it in the morning.
Just don't, well, okay, that's fine.
He says it's fine. He doesn't wear it anymore. It's fine. I'm giving
Okay.
it a new adventure. Sorry, stepping on your mushrooms here.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. They grow where they want to, and then they seem to disappear shortly after. Okay, well, if he's sleeping, I took some stuff down to the tavern. So I think all stuff for today is good. Do you know if there's any other chores Mr. Brian had for today?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. Well, then, in that case, I think I'm mostly free. Unless anyone needs mushroom stuff.
I'm good for right now.
Alright. Have fun with your adventure hat.
Oh no. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Going to jail.
Oh.
Shit, a cowboy hat. That's fucking epic.
What the hell kind of hat is that? That's not a vest. That's not silly.
I think it's pretty silly looking. What the fuck? Kind of got asymmetry to it.
Yeah,
Is asymmetry
asymmetry's
in?
in nowadays.
Yeah,
Symmetry was so fucking last month.
Yeah, everything's boring when it's all perfect. Most of the time.
We have your dress, but first off, to the brig. Take him to the brig, deputy.
Oh, are we doing more fashion walks?
Hand-me-downs. Hand-me-downs.
Oh.
We've been thrifting.
Well, what's wrong with thrifting?
Come on, you're going to court, buddy. What? Just follow us.
They are not even fresh kicks, and I bet it says Andy on the bottom too.
The greatest elemental
Who's
mage,
Andy?
Jordan, gave them to me himself.
Jordan of the Air gave you your shoes?
Indeed.
I'm kind of curious.
get in here.
Maybe it's a knockoff.
Just a break.
This is entertaining.
I believe in you. You can do
If you
it.
can't, try climbing this.
Just,
Here,
side.
this side.
Oh, I
The
see.
pole.
Well,
Yeah.
I could. It would just be impolite of me to refuse, wouldn't it? Whoop. Oh.
Now you must
have
catwalk
you-
for your freedom.
Have you read him his rights?
Must I vogue?
You have a right. You have a right to wear fashion. If you do not have fashion, one will be assigned to you. You will get one phone call. And by that I mean a meeting with someone of the town to argue for your innocence. State their name.
And also, remember, we have no real power or given authority by the Sundial village, so you going along with us is entirely of your own accord.
Yes, it's
Well,
all to do with
sure,
your
but-
consent.
You didn't even know my name.
What is your
I don't want to get caught up in this.
George.
Although I need my dress back.
Who are you contacting?
Defendant? Lawyer?
He's the defendant.
Well, I just woke up, so I don't really have any.
You defend their honor.
Defend their fashion.
Head hurts.
You also look like a skelly thingy.
I'm not a skeleton. What? No, I'm a kobold.
What are you? What that?
Oh, it's like a lizard person kind of thing.
And they use
Ooh.
Are you
I'm a Smurf.
You're a Smurf? Is that like a bunny?
Incredible.
What's a bunny?
I don't know how to answer that.
I'm a Smurf.
Okay.
Smurf.
It's nice to meet you.
I come from a village way over there on the other side of that big mountain.
Okay. Do you have a name?
Oh my god.
Blue. I'm named after the gems that I know about.
Okay, Blue.
The blue ones. I like the blue ones.
I'm Nirta. I'm the Druid of the
What?
Spores Kobold. Yeah, hold my hand. You hold it. Like,
What do I do?
Put this hand on this hand. All right, and then I'm going to close my hand gently on your hand. And then we do a gentle shake like this. You move it like that.
Oh.
And that's how you say hello to people.
You gotta help me here. You can't just leave me in here.
Like that, Blue.
I
Good
can tell you
job.
I can tell how Smurfs say hello.
Oh, how's that?
What do you mean you could?
Oh, okay. Put your hands like this.
Like this.
And like this. Okay, right. And repeat after me. Ristam shek my uni staff.
Yurista sharp staff.
No. Ristam share my ini staff.
Rista share my ini stuff.
Sorry. Good try.
Thank you.
Good job.
Police business.
Yeah. I like you, Blue.
And in order and when you say Ristam share my ini staff, you must answer with Hey Oxtum Lastakis.
Innocent.
Hey, Ostum Luckies.
Innocent.
No. You're close. You gotta get the inflection right, okay?
Okay.
So, Ristam share my ini staff. Hey Oxtum Lastakis.
What are they?
Hey, Oakstone.
Lastakis.
Hey, Oakstone lost Stone. Okay. Hey, Oakstone lost them keys.
That's what I tried to explain to them as well, but they
Stakis. That's Stam.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, Oakstone lost keys.
100 years.
Ooh, that was really good.
Oh, thank you. You're going to have to be patient, though. It's going to be hard to remember all of that.
Okay.
But I'll try.
Ristam shared my ini stuff. Say that. Ristam shared my ini stuff. Say.
Rista shared many stuff.
As you can see, I am fresh as hell. You can
Close.
Nothing to worry
Close. Ristam share.
Ristam share.
Page 350.
My ini stuff.
My ini stuff.
Good. And I would say, so you say Ristam share my ini stuff. I would say Hey Ogstom Lastakis. So you say when you said
Ristam shared the mini stuff.
And you can leave at any moment.
Oh, so close. Now, Ristam share my ini stuff.
Share.
no fit one might be provided to you.
Yes.
You have one for yourself.
Ma.
Ini.
So you kind of look
Stuff.
like you walk through the valley to harvest your grain.
Yep. And then in response, you say Hey
share
Ogstom
ini stuff.
Ini.
Ristam share my ini
in
stuff.
this language.
Clearly, darling.
Woo, that was really good accent.
Thank you.
It was
I
close.
wasn't trying.
You're doing so good.
I'm trying. Okay.
Ristam share my ini stuff means hello and good day to you.
Okay, and then you do this when you do that?
I feel like they don't count.
Yes.
Ristam share my ini stuff.
Hey Okstom Lastakis, which means thank you very much and good day to you too.
Muscle for them to work out.
Okay, do that one again.
Maybe a different hat. I think that
Hey,
Hey Okstom.
Hey, Oakstone.
Okstom.
La.
Sta. Keith.
La sta keys.
Stringent regimen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ristam
no.
shared my uni stuff. Hey, Oakstorm Lastakis.
Okay. Ristam share my Eni stuff.
Yep.
Hey, Oakstorm.
Hey, Oakstorm.
La
Star.
Stakis. Okay.
Good job.
Okay. I will try to remember. Trying very hard right now.
You wanna try one more time?
Yeah.
Let's go, Matt.
Okay. How about I start and then you do the second one?
Okay.
Thing on me for a second.
Okay. Ristam shared my uni stuff.
Oakstorm. Hey, Oakstorm. Hey, Oakstorm.
Oh no.
Lost the keys.
There is a.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, you did it!
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, I will need a refresher course tomorrow for sure.
Iristam fakta morista. Ma signaristam baridi mana ebi wotak. Sorry. Reza, that's too much.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But right back at you.
Protein intake, Kaido.
I said you were doing so well, and your accent is good.
Oh, thank yous. Do you want a hug, Blue?
Huh?
The meeting in 15 minutes.
Yes.
Or you're busy.
Yes. What's a hug?
This.
Oh. Oh. Only lovers in my village do this. Are you betrothed to me now?
No, I just hug everybody. So maybe I'm betrothed to everybody.
Huh? What's what?
We have a special word for people like that in my village. I won't teach it to you, though. It's not very nice.
Oh. Well, then I'll make sure to restrict the amount of people I hug to in village if I ever go there.
You don't have... Well, if you ever go to Smart Village, that's... Yeah. But here, I guess it's okay. Everyone seems to be doing it.
Mm-hmm. One of us. One of us.
Where did Vesper go?
I've already been underground for 100 years, darling. I can take another 100.
Wait, you've been alive in our graveyard for 100 years.
You had a spine on you, having to.
Were you able to perform the fashion ritual? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The fashion surgery on your dress was successful.
Yes.
Vesper's gone.
Oh!
Apologies for.
I know.
What did you replace the iron with?
It was a long and arduous battle.
I taught this one how to
crystal
speak
tree. We
Smurf.
carved it asunder.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I
This
think.
one. This one. I spoke this one.
Yeah.
Right here.
In
This.
the Adidas
This one.
shoebox.
You know what we do for 15 minutes?
Also good for keeping trading cards.
Ristam shared my uni stuff.
What the fuck?
Hey, Oakstorm.
Miniatures.
I believe we've met.
Hey, Oaks shared
Yeah?
do Mattis.
No, it's fine.
What?
I'm giving it to you.
The box?
Inside.
Oh, okay. Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Yes.
I was like, I don't have
It's
trading
branded
cards.
now.
Oh, it is?
Anyways, yes.
Let me see.
Well, aren't you just a little goofball?
Adidas.
Ristam shared my uni stuff. I said hello.
Is there anything I can get for you for doing this work for me, Mr. Adidas?
Hello.
No, keep your fit
I speak
clean.
Smurf.
I want you to know this.
I'm a
Oh,
Smurf.
well, I will do that. I do like to take baths.
Ristam share.
Good.
I'll refer more
Smurf.
people to you so that we can get more fashion like this in town.
Well, that's what we call each other in my village.
Appreciate
There are
it.
many more of them that look like
Stay
me.
away
but
from
all
Nike.
different kinds of
He's
colors.
bringing jorts to the town.
Some are brown,
I will.
some are white,
Is
some are blue.
is Air Jordan still okay then?
Devotion you carry. Show
Yes,
your
Air Jordan.
ground below.
I've also heard of
a
another mage of fashion
Oh, no, not
called
Smurf.
Goosey,
Smurf.
I think.
Smart.
Gucci. He was my master. God
He's
rest his
from a
soul.
village south of here,
Oh.
over the mountains.
Okay.
Passed on.
Where the dire wolves
I'm
live.
sorry to
He
hear that.
trained me.
I didn't know you were that close. I'm assuming that means that their fashion lines have come
Big
to an
doggy,
end.
and he's evil. Dire
So,
King is an evil
Baron of
person.
Siaga is also stalking these lands with Calvin of the Climb.
Oh,
So watch your back.
Yes,
I
they
will.
went to the store.
Was there a way to know their
Dang it,
works?
I will give you a traditional greeting. Here we go.
Well,
You don't have arms,
they
so I'm
are
gonna put
sheep,
your hands on your wingies.
yet a
Ready?
darkness lays upon them.
Ristam sher brahini
They are
stak.
fashionable,
Oxtom lastakis.
yet evil. Be careful and check the labels.
I'm blue.
What does
I'm named
the
after
Calvin of
gemstones
the
that I can
Klein
find.
label look like?
Ah, interesting.
It's hard to say. I haven't
I
seen
know
it in
about
such a long time.
sapphires.
But he himself stalks these lands.
I even once found a
I've
blue
heard
diamond.
whispers of him.
Yeah.
Nice.
If I find
And then
hide
the
nor
Barons of
hair,
Yaga is a stick.
if I find hide nor hair of this
We
Calvin,
had to.
I will let
He
you
would
know
eat
immediately.
people. He would
I will
eat
call
more
the fashion
Smurfs if we didn't
police.
give him the
Thank you.
gems.
It's just something that
Good.
I'm
He might be more
Horrible.
too powerful for just us alone.
I can't go back to my
own.
village, so I ate too many goji
That's why we're
berries.
recruiting an army.
Oh,
We'd have to put a posse together.
I see.
We're putting together a team.
Over half the granary was eaten by me. I
Well,
got hungry.
Good luck to you, Adidas, and not
They didn't
Vic.
like that.
Yes.
What was your name again? I'm
That's
sorry. Tyrant.
Admiral General
Tyrant.
Tyron.
I'm gonna
Tyrant.
go find
Sorry.
Vesper.
trying to figure out right now.
Take good care of yourself.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, they've got
Okay,
spectacles
that was
on.
like the way
Let's get into
That's
this.
what it means, but we want.
Yeah.
I just want to see what others think it might mean, so I could maybe give it a recorded.
Ooh, close to meeting time. We probably shouldn't do another adventure before done. Well, adventure. Quest. Let's say quest. Miss Yunomi, are you here? Doesn't look like it. I hope things are going okay with her. I know she had, thousands of years trapped in a teapot. Would probably make somebody a little crazy. I wanted to find John so I can send a message to Lyriel from both of us. Oh, it's a root. I thought there was somebody floating in the water there. That would have been silly. There he is.
Should I ask what kind of pockets they are?
Any of them.
Probably not.
Okay, good. I'm aware of the prison pocket, and I dare not ask about the other.
Don't talk about the damned prison pocket. Oh no.
Well, that's exactly what I was talking about, so...
Well, I don't know what the second pocket would be, so...
Then you're safe.
Well, there's the stomach.
Ah, goodness.
There's also
Oh,
the
yes, I
door.
suppose that would be a pocket. But you'd have to go through such efforts to regurgitate.
It just...
Well, it's like the thing about the sundial was
I
that it,
don't know
like, no
yet.
matter how many times you tried to get rid of it, you just wouldn't. And it just appeared. So
True.
theoretically, it could just appear in your stomach and then pretty much never leave.
Oh
if you didn't
god.
have pockets.
Ignore,
So-
don't put that image in your head.
So
don't
we're
put that
still
image in
just
your head,
trying
don't
to
put that image in your
determine where on earth that bear would be keeping a sundial. if it had one.
It's an interesting use of our time, but look, what could be pulling us up here?
I'm not
Sorry,
sure.
are you
Since,
being pulled up here?
That's
I
what
did sense a strange chaos source. It may be the duck. But you'll have to check around the top. I have to go to a meeting now. It seems that everyone is gathering for it.
The smell of chaos and void is thick up here right now. As if almost all of that could be found around town is being pulled and directed up here, but you're not. It's too thick to smell out exactly where it is right now.
You good?
You smell something,
Yes,
boy?
I think it is coming to around here. Yes, I do actually. Whatever that magic thing that Earhart was talking about does seem to be manifesting around here for some reason. What? Do you think it's attracted to the gay fountain?
I am.
It's rainbow water.
The what?
What?
I mean, look at the fountain.
Are we calling it that?
Is that what we're calling it?
Apparently, it's very simple.
Well,
There are
that's
things
how
called
I've
in a
been
happy
told.
fountain.
That's. Well, yes, I've been told. I've been told that it's called the gay fountain.
That is disappointing.
Courage, then glory.
The water tastes the same to me, though.
Huh. What I do know is that glory is.
Well, yes, it's just very colourful.
You have to earn.
Ah.
So that's one thing.
But by the way, Mr. John, before you adventure anymore, I wanted to know if maybe you wanted to send a message to Lyriel, because I get one per
I've
day.
been awake for like 2 hours.
Useful knowledge. There's Yana.
It's been great.
Most of us are here today.
I was gonna ask with like you and Ivy and try to get as many rangers as we could together and try to talk to her, but I don't know if I've seen Ivy today.
Well, the thing is, yes, I've not seen Ivy today either. I don't have any specific requests. I only have mild pleasantries for right now. Also, just to make sure that Aiko is still alive. That's my main concern.
Of course. I'm sure she'll let me know if she found out anything about that since then.
Yes, because if Aiko is not present, I might have delusions of grandeur.
Well, I guess I'm going to see because he's something about.
I think I understand what you're saying, and I hope you don't.
I'm not sure what I'm looking for.
Yes.
Well, I don't know, because so far I would be the second oldest. Well, I would be the next senior member of the Rangers. Well,
yeah, the guild leaders.
I guess just the Rangers because we're not a guild.
Yeah, right.
So I might let power go to my head and then declare, you know what, I'm going to go into the forest and throw myself off a cliff because I'm a ranger. That's why.
Well, after you do that, I guess I'll become the leader.
Folks about.
Exactly.
Cool.
So yes, I can.
You hear that?
So yes, until that point, yes.
That is.
Oh, speaking of throwing myself into needless danger.
Oh, what was
What
that?
the hell? I don't know.
Faye are fond of
It's
music,
very
right?
ominous.
It is indeed.
Yeah. And right around meeting time, too.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Meeting time?
Oh, it started again.
Someone on their own. Let's get them.
We can accost them.
Wonderful day
We
we're
got no one
having,
to
right?
protect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a great day.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mr. Seiya. How are you today?
Hey, I'm good. I got my booze. I'm good.
Is Miss Yunomi being acclimated to the town?
Yep, they're holding up nicely. I have no clue where they are right now.
Yeah, me either. It's what got me worried, but, you know, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure she's not raising an army to destroy all the Fae or anything like that, I'm sure.
Nope, I don't think they're doing that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So everyone has a seat.
How many chairs do they
We
have?
gotta make sure that everyone's here first. Although,
Yes,
it may,
once everyone
yes,
shows
it
up.
may be. Tell me, we might have a simple solution to this for now. Do you happen to have any chairs that are invisible upstairs?
Oh,
We have two
we have the
couches
spawn chair
upstairs.
spell. Here.
I see. No, you can just conjure chairs.
Is it a lesser chair? Greater chair?
Yeah, it's,
I've here. I can conjure a lesser chair
Is
for
it a
you.
grand chair?
I don't have the spell slots for that one.
Royal chair.
Swarm of chairs. Do you have swarm
I
of
mean, you
chair
gotta
in
take-
case we need
you
more?
gotta- you gotta take some long rests for that.
You don't want to. You don't want swarm of chairs.
I think we're good.
And
I can make you another stair. Yeah.
also steel chair, but that was a completely different
I
spell.
mean,
Oh.
I mean,
There's mage hand. Is there like a mage chair? Or floating disc? Floating disc.
Lisa said that she was going to bring chairs over.
It uses a similar concept to that
Liza,
summon chair.
right.
Summon
Liza,
lesser chair,
sorry.
summon
Currently
chair,
asleep.
and then summon greater chair.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I could go grab some of the chairs.
And then
from
there's
the
also
tent.
power word share.
But again,
it's a little bit.
If you
Also
have
a little
a
bit of
really
a-
big person, would you need a chair of holding? Would it have like an infinite seat on it?
I'm trying to think of how that would be.
Is that in?
'Cause, like,
is that in
how would that
specific
work?
to me, Nirta? Hi, hello,
So are you,
largest
are
person
you
in the building.
holding the chair? Is that what you're saying?
I must be professional. I
Well,
cannot say
no,
what
a
I want.
bag of holding holds things in the bag, so a chair of holding would hold like infinite things sitting on it, right?
Chair. Yes, chairs of holding are only for people with large dump trucks.
Yes. When you got the big dumpy.
You got that.
I
You
just
got that
pull up
dump.
a sofa. I feel like that'd be a lot
Wait.
easier.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dump truck.
It's
I-
a mystical
I don't know.
construct.
Voluptuous.
It's the place where
It's
your
some sort
tail
of golem,
connects
I'm
to your
sure.
body.
Voluptuous posterior.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Posterior.
it's where
We
your
don't have
tail
time.
is.
I don't know
I
what
see.
those words.
I think they're talking about our asses.
Mine's
and
not
how
that
big
big.
it is.
Is that mine?
Posterior.
Yours is pretty
I've
nice,
never heard
Mr.
of the
Wayne.
term dump truck before. It's an interesting
I mean,
term for
considering
it.
that,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure you
honestly,
could.
that's not a surprise.
It really
Face
is.
Lingo?
I see.
I mean, like dump truck, wheelbarrow is a thing that you use to, but it's usually meant to carry large, like, it's usually heavy and large.
I see. Wheelbarrow, I'm more aware of. Yeah. Hello, Fizwick.
Oh, I get it. There's like lots of farm work. That's why they say whenever you're doing things with it, that's your plowing, right? That's why?
I thought you left.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, you can keep seated.
Okay.
I'm fine with
I'm
standing.
getting it now.
Dump truck.
There's an extra chair over here.
Oh, is there?
Yes, I can summon.
I can summon lesser chair for you.
Oh.
I mean, you already put it there.
I can't.
You can take the wooden chair if you want.
But I like to snap. It makes it for.
Yeah, it's a summon lesser chair right
It's fine.
here.
It's fine.
Make a water pillow.
You know what would make it easier is if we had like little wheels on the bottom of
Yeah.
chairs that you could like roll them around.
We can give him a booster seat.
That'd be
I
brilliant.
feel like that would be
I
too
like that.
dangerous for this
Bending
town.
chair.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a thing in my
Maybe
world
I should
where
spend
if-
less
if
time
they
thinking
have
what we
a
should make
short or
instead
if
of
they're
why
a
we
child,
should.
They use a
However,
booster
I
seat
want to make that now.
get the
The
height
seed
of
is
the,
planted. An
the table
idea
itself
is the
instead of being
most
down.
dangerous thing,
So
the
it's-
most
it's like
contagious
placing
of
Maybe you
viruses.
like
viruses.
summon a
Summon a
chair
chair to sit
that
on.
makes you able to summon more chairs at every time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
Like
no.
you sit on it, you can summon more chairs. Like I don't know.
That sounds enterprising.
Like
Interesting.
casting
I get the-
chairs. Something.
Spell of consecutive chairs is a banned spell from the Wizard Council.
And then Adagio gave the Mage Guild 5
Okay, but
chairs
wait,
because
so
they were
is it
powerful, but in the
I
darkness
honestly
she
looked at the
formed the
floor.
ultimate
Is
chair,
it
the
ready to
one
go, man?
chair to rule them all.
The one chair to rule them all.
But she
Are
had
you
to
a
burn a
guild leader or are
cantrip
you
for
just
that
standing
though.
there?
What kind of chair
They're in
magic?
the
I think the
fires.
Coke leaders.
The fires
Okay.
of Mount Carpentry.
So
He's
A merchant
basically
guild.
the leader, but I basically am the leader.
Because
Okay,
speak
got
for
it.
him.
You know, Wayne's Wayne. We
Yeah.
It's Wayne's
go in
World.
depth about him.
Party
Kazu,
time, excellent.
And who else are we missing?
Kazu relinquished.
Oh,
Yeah, it's supposed to be Moy.
Representing the healers at the moment because Moy is sleeping is Gunther.
dungeon, my new little changeling.
okay.
Hello.
Excellent.
So who are we missing then? I feel like we're missing.
Wasn't Saya supposed to be here from Maiden's journey thing?
Nope, you're good.
Maiden's voyage.
I believe so.
He's
I
outside.
think.
Would
I
we
know
be able to go get him?
The Fighters Guild representative is also supposed to be
I mean,
here.
I can go
Zeki,
look for
I
him.
believe his name is.
Is Brian's not also a part of these meetings as well?
Yeah, Mr.
I
Oh,
don't
he's
think
sleeping.
He's part of the fighters.
Oh, unless
Can you go
Okay,
see if he's
look-
over at the Fighters place?
I'm part of both the Merchants Guild and the Windswept Farm, so I could represent both of them
Yes,
if we need to.
Yeah, he might be at the Fighters Guild.
He's supposed to be representing.
I'll go check up on the building. I will simply do my own.
It may be a bit. It's not well known. I'm not sure, but I spoke with the Fighters Guild leaders earlier. I think Sabrina took over, and Zichi is also a representative. Yes.
That's what I've heard, yes.
Damn. What did happen?
I haven't seen Sabrina in a long time.
I just saw her recently. She has a whole new outfit, battle ready. It's interesting.
Oh,
They're
nice.
talking about using it to conduct experiments of theirs, or looking into research on things.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Oh, Mr. Red, before the meeting conducts, Mr. Adidas already took care of all of the things, so don't worry about it.
Ah. Did he craft you Page for the
Yeah,
What was his name?
he replaced
whatever,
it with
the spine?
He replaced the spine with an intricate crystal skeleton to it or something.
Ah. Well,
I
what? Fair is fair.
It seems to work, so I'm not going to second guess his fashion abilities.
So building's empty.
I mean, I wouldn't either. I don't know the first thing about fashion. I just I make what people tell me to make. Simple as.
No, he told me my drip is good, so I'll believe him.
I could just
10 minutes past
write
the
it
hour.
down and send it to him.
In the beginning.
And then he can relay it to the fighters.
They were given
Gotcha.
heads up. All of the guild leaders were given heads up. If they are not here, then they probably won't be able to make
Okay,
it.
so
I'd
if
say
Yep.
wait until
the fighters aren't making it.
There's no excuse. We all have
No,
sundials, so we know what time it is.
That is true.
It's sundial time.
Perhaps
Yeah,
they're
so if
indoors,
the
no
fighters
sun,
aren't
no
coming,
direct
who are
sunlight.
missing?
Oh, yeah, it'd be really bad if we had a meeting on a cloudy day.
The only person that we're missing is
From the farm, but I haven't seen
Oh.
Right, so Bryant.
and
Saya, Bryant, and
Bryant isn't
Sabrina.
here. Yeah,
Mhm.
I haven't seen Bryant at all today. So
These meetings. Last time he tried to run away.
He did want to be outside. He did want to be outside of the town.
yeah,
His own thing.
yeah. So I'm not going to force it for him to join. So if he doesn't want to join, he doesn't want to join. If he does, he does.
The town has kind of burnt him in the past, so it is understandable his position.
Yes.
Indeed.
So, wait about 3 more minutes. See if Saya shows up, and then we proceed. I believe.
I just saw him
Yep.
outside, actually. I'm
He
not sure
was
if he's still
drinking,
out there.
though.
Oh.
I could run and find him. I will be back in it if I'm not back. I'll be back in 3 minutes if I cannot find him.
I think we have some messengers, maybe.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
You know, maybe that whole messaging stone idea probably be expedited at some point.
Yeah.
Does sound like a
We'll
good
workshop
idea.
on that one. Yeah, but that requires some materials and for each
Which is
guild.
something we're quite
since
low on at
there's
the moment.
Now going to be 11. So
11 guilds? What's the new one?
Bards. Hi.
Ah, the Bards College,
Oh,
I understand.
I didn't know we had that many bards. There's at least 5.
I don't...
Like, if we were able to organize for the festival, we would have had a band of 5. But unfortunately, it didn't exactly work.
I know
Is that
that
you
you're a
gentleman
bard,
with
and
the
I know
prosthetic arm
Julian's a
involved?
bard. 6. I know you're a bard, Julian's a bard. Who's the
yeah.
other 4?
So the
Folio
band
is a bod?
Yeah, so the band was me, Adagio, Folio, Polka, Kazu, and Red jacket that's with her. Getting his name.
Andy?
Andy.
Necromancer. Thank you. Yes.
Andy? Yes.
I didn't know he was a bard. I thought he was a necromancer.
I mean,
Yeah, I thought he
maybe
was a
not in
necromancer
magic,
too.
but he was going to be
Sounds
part
like
of
he was the
band.
necro dancer to me, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's clever. I like that.
That's a nice necro
That's a
answer.
good one. That's a good one.
My goodness.
Ah.
Be a necro disaster.
Yeah. At the very, basically, there's at least a good handful or so.
Indulge me one more time. But if the defenders had an undead spearman, would it be a necrolancer?
Actually, we did have an undead spearman.
No.
Thank you.
That's what
I'll
happened to me.
just go under the table now, where I
No,
belong.
you're okay. No, it's all right. I chuckled. It was just very quiet.
I actually very much enjoyed that.
It was good. It was good.
Oh, was it a joke?
It was good.
It
I
was
was
cheesy,
unfortunately
but it was
unable to
good.
find Saya. I could not see them down below or up above.
I'm just gonna scoot over there.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, it's well over the 3 minutes, so let's begin. Shall we?
Agreed.
So I will say that we will start from my left, and then we'll go back around to for other people to have their say on the matter. And also inform instead of talking over top of each other. So we'll start with you to see what information you have obtained.
Right. Should we start with introductions, just to make sure that everyone knows who's who?
You know what? That's fair.
Do you mind
Just like the
Starting to
Academy
the
all over
right,
again.
actually. I need to take care of something for a moment.
Are we gonna do an icebreakers too?
I apologize for that
Sure.
interruption, but this is important.
Sure. Hello everyone. I am Nirta, Druid of the Spores Kobold. I'm here representing the Merchant Guild and our interests in town, as well as I could probably speak somewhat on behalf of the Windswept Farm if it comes down to it. It is a pleasure to be here.
Indeed. Well, I'm Fizwick, current representative of the Alchemical Society of Magical Research, or ASMR. We work mostly with alchemical things, magic, etc., etc. Sure, you know what we do in our tower. Continue.
I'm Adagio. I represent the Sages Guild. We run the library, and we do all sorts of research and expeditions and inquiries.
I'm Cadence, and I'm going to be leading the Bards Guild. Basically, mainly music stuff. It's good to organize all that.
Forge Master Red. I'm currently just representing the Seaside Forge. Don't have no guild. We're just the Forge at this point.
Oh, my name is Gunther, second in command. I'm representing my for the Healers Guild. And mostly help out with any injured and supplies with any healing abilities or such.
I'm Isabel. I represent as well of ASMR, ASMR. I mostly focus on the hunting and gathering of said supplies.
And my name is Michael. I am the representative of the Adventurers Guild, along with the Alchemist and wherever the fuck I am in as well. I also was the one that came up with the idea of the guild meeting, and everyone that was there at the moment all agreed that we should have these things.
Makes sense.
And Wayne's Wayne.
I'm Wayne.
Wayne is
Wayne.
Hi, Wayne.
Leader of the
Very
guild,
well.
Hi,
the
Wayne.
Adventurers Guild. But yes,
I don't know.
Let's,
I don't know what else. I'm a rabbit.
And
Yeah,
that
you're
was
right.
Earnhart of the Defenders, the Defender Guild of defending people from things that need defending.
Well said.
Oh, well, I guess he
Speaking
can
of,
himself.
here he comes.
Excellent.
Yes, I am Erhard.
Excellent.
I am one of 2 representatives of the Order of the Defender, and the purpose of the Order is to, well, safeguard the town and keep the peace as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I should also state we are by no means any kind of town guard. We just want to make sure that violence is kept to a minimum.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
We have a town guard without somebody to officially appoint them. Be more like a militia than anything.
Yeah, you got a point there. But yeah, I will not waste you guys' all your time because some of you might be busy. So let's start this meeting, shall we? What information do you have for us, and what we can get for out there the merchant area?
Okay, speaking on behalf of the Merchants Guild, as many of you know, resources have run a bit scarce due to our being moved to a new area, and we don't have access to the forest, and also there is a barrier in the ocean keeping us from doing ship trading as well. With that in mind, we are requesting that if anybody has metal for things that they are not currently using, that we would gather that and give it to the forge. In order for us to take any scraps or anything to be repurposed into something that may be able to help us generate more resources. So please speak to your guild mates and see if there is any unused metals or any other resources, but mostly it's easy to recycle the metal things than that. And see if we can put together something for maybe the adventurers guilds and other guilds that go out for when that time comes and it opens up. Speaking on behalf of the Windswept Farm, we are still trying to cultivate more things. Right now we have very limited. We've got the chimkins, the corn, some fruits. The cotton is still growing. So when we do go out into forest, which may happen before the next meeting, see if maybe we can trade with the forest because, of course, be careful not to take things without giving back. And get us more things that we can start growing on the farm, and then we could be more easily sustained. Outside of those 2 things, speaking from myself personally, I do have information on what happened with the portal back in like 7,000 years ago. Would any of that information be relevant to this meeting, or is that outside the scope of what we're talking about today?
Whatever information works, if it's accordingly to the portal that we all came through a few weeks, months ago, then maybe that there will be a small connection to that. So if you have information, do say it.
The what I know, I got information from one of the little shadeling creatures in a deal I made, where I had access to the memories of one of the mages that first created the portal to show up here in what's now Sundial. I will not sugarcoat it. The replication seems to be very difficult. They had at least 30 archmages, a whole bunch of magical artifacts, and the cast for it was extremely long and difficult. And once it was opened, it still required about a dozen of them to maintain the opening of the portal. So my concerns primarily are to get back home, and I recognize that that means that this is a very large hurdle for us to come over, but I am still trusting that we can achieve that one day. But I wanted to tell you that as it sets sort of an overarching goal for anyone who cares to reopen the portal for getting home, that we have a lot of work ahead out for us, but there is hope.
Good to know.
Very
That's
interesting.
amazing to know, actually, yes. Wow. Well,
Actually, we feel better about staying this.
Indeed.
And on that point, before I concede my seat, I would like to speak to you, Miss Adagio, after the meeting, if you have time.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I will now concede my speaking role.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wow. following that up, my goodness. Well, essentially, for the ASMR, we would essentially echo a lot of the similar sentiments you've made. Dwindling resources are becoming a major issue. I know for a fact we don't have many of our magical herbs currently at the moment. I think there are some growing at the farm right now. At least I think I saw the cornflakes.
Yes.
That's a big one, and the flash puds as well. So for some of the adventurers when we do get out there, it's good to have those materials, as those are very good for rations and survival on their own. But as such, I would like to express perhaps if anyone has any materials, magical or otherwise, that they have had held over from the prior town, if you'd be so willing to lend them to us, so that we might potentially be able to make things to help around town. I do also actually have some cornflakes still cultivated. If, let's say, goodness forbid, we end up running a bit low on supplies, they make for very good porridge. Not the tastiest things, but essentially they work that way. The Healer's Guild as well. We can use them, potentially the liquid within as a powerful antiseptic. It's very alcoholic. Makes for good booze too. But other than that, not too much to report on that I've found out about, other than, well, what most of us know. Resources are low. We need a way into the forest. Seems like that's already mostly been resolved. I did my help with there was an axe being worked on, from what I've heard. Something about
It'll
that.
be done and completed tomorrow.
Aye.
Yeah, it's a sleepy axe.
Well,
It needs its
completed
rest.
tomorrow. I assumed it's one of those situations where everything was kind of in place and just the magic needed to work its way through. That does happen sometimes. Other than that, I don't think we have too much to go on. I absolutely concede my seat, Ms. Adagio, if you'd like.
We don't have too many updates on our end. Mostly it's just reinstating stuff for intellectual and moral purposes around town. Or morale. Words are hard today. My apologies. Brain's not working. We are going to reinstate the book club. Try to do that at least once or twice every day or so, every other day. As well as we have been researching into the local areas, resources, and mysteries that have been popping up, such as the different riddles. We are the Sages Guild, and if you needed any help, just like usual, the library is open 24/7.
Actually, could you elaborate on the riddles? That might be wise to bring up here, because some of us might not know too much about it.
So yesterday we were given a riddle by the Fae. The riddle entailed finding different magical artifacts that could be used as crafting materials for an axe. The idea being to open the portal that is the tree in the pool up at the top. The axes, we've finished the riddle. I believe it was left by the Fae to allow us to get into the forest. And now we're just waiting for the crafts to get complete. There's also a few other riddles around town. One from the Defenders Guild, which I've been enlightened upon, as well.
Yes.
As a few others. Mostly just working them out, exploring, inquiring, stuff like that. Nothing too big in terms of developments, but talk with me after class or after meeting, and we can figure stuff out.
Yes, Mom.
It's just like the academy.
Just like the simulations.
Watch those wrist rockets.
On top of that, we do have a new member of town who is unable to speak Common. They are able to understand, but we are also at the Sages Guild working on helping them with integrating into town with that sort of
Oh,
issue.
I thought that
And
was
if you
a
have any
badger.
others, badger?
Is it the bear?
It's not a fucking badger, Wayne.
No.
I believe it's the
Honestly,
Vesper,
about
yes?
This tall,
Purple hair?
something like that. About
It's tall, wears
Badger?
blue.
Do you mean the bear?
Big scarf.
No.
Oh,
uh,
it's Mr. Lawrence.
Black
Seems
hair?
having trouble speaking Common.
What was it? Black hair, and then
Hi,
blue
Lawrence.
clothes?
Blue clothes, black hair,
apologize for my
big blue
tardiness.
scarf.
You're
It's
fine.
okay.
I'm sure that the Fae was taking you. It's completely
Just
fine.
make up a batch of tardy sauce later.
Nah, I was fishing.
Not again.
You're fishing.
It's important.
Yeah.
I like fishing. I don't really.
Things that have been
eat
discussed
fish.
so far. Nirta actually may have information as to the escape from this place. Fizwick has more on certain magical qualities and their crafts. And then I was just going over the different riddles that we have found so far, as well as different things to help boost morale with the dwindling resources. Oh, and the axe too, the way to get into the forest.
The dead wife
You are covered.
vibrating lemon axe.
Yes, the dead wife.
Yes.
I still don't understand
I
that
don't even
first
know
part.
where we even
Yeah, I
came
know.
into
I
that.
didn't get the other part.
I came into that way too late. I don't know what happened.
He came to that conclusion.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh.
It's a pretty
Are we sure?
interesting
Because Alexander's dead wife.
Yes. No, we're not talking about Alexander. We're talking about John.
No, we're talking about long nose. Long nose.
Yeah.
Different dead wife? Okay, I understand now.
It.
But Adagio, do you have anything further to say?
I am. I rest, and I pass the stick to you. Or there's no stick, but you have the floor, my dear.
Yeah. So, Bard's Guild's not exactly much important stuff for the safety or whatever of the town, but music, telling tales, that kind of stuff. I do think that we as a group should probably organize properly organize an expedition if we're going to go tomorrow, the next day, or whatever. Who's going? All that kind of stuff. Yeah. If you want music, talk to me.
Good to know.
Is it magical?
It can be, depending on the bard. I have magic. I don't exactly know how to properly use it entirely right now. But others do.
So from the forward side, there's not too much that hasn't been happening with the other crafters and the other merchants. We're currently pretty stocked on more common materials. We got copper, we got tin, some zinc lying around. What we're currently hurting for is steel, and iron, obviously, for obvious reasons. But if you need something forged out of steel, armor, plates, weaponry, we are seriously running low on that. So there's probably not going to be much weaponry forged or armor, for that matter, for quite some time until we get a relatively stable source of steel. Also, speaking of which, Fizwick, so I know I did some work with you before. You need magical components, correct? I suppose that goes for everybody else who uses magical components and all that.
That'd be correct,
We
yes.
currently have been getting an influx of gems that I believe I've had Vincent's been imbuing with elemental magic or something. So we currently have an abundance of that.
Excellent. Yes, we'll definitely speak more on that after this meeting, because there's a couple of things. I have someone who's been looking for things like that.
The artificer, yeah.
My apologies. I do have one more thing to add. One of the members of the Sages Guild has been farming a sort of energy crystal. She's a specialist in. So if anyone needs any sort of mana energy crystals, we may have those in abundance, but again, they're pretty low in terms of how much we have. We had to start from scratch, essentially. That is all.
Other than that, don't think there's much else we have to say from the forward side, to be honest. Yeah.
As representing Moi from the Healers Guild, as far as I've been informed, all the contracts regarding with, I believe I think the Venturing Guild and I believe you guys is a guild as well. They're all been in same standing, nothing's changed so far. As far as anything else, I believe we're just same as everybody. It looks like that we're just little low on supplies, and would love to have some more. And any herbs or any kind of such. I've been collecting a few flowers and such to make some, but as far as I'm concerned, and that's all we have for information as of sorts. Please
All
contact us.
All right. From the expedition side of Asmer, I have a lot of news. Currently, earlier today, I was going on an expedition near the coast to get some seaweed and coral and stuff like that. Then I decided to delve further, and I've seen, with a witness to this, ruins. The bubbling in the ocean is actually a giant skull. Ruins,
Giant
shipwrecks.
skull. That's interesting.
Flowers that seem to look like they would come from the land, but really from the sea. That look completely off to our normal flowers.
He pulls out flowers on the table that what she is describing, which is purple that is in the water. Purple flowers.
Can we eat them?
As
Wayne,
I do
hush.
not know.
I know I'm not an
But-
official member of anything yet, but I've put in my paperwork to be the leader of the Crafters Guild, which is soon to be made. Am I allowed to sit in on the meeting, or should I leave?
Here, I'll scoot over. On this chair, that's
More than happy to come. Come on over.
No, okay, thank you.
Along it.
12.
As well as with the ruins, shown that possibly, as there is a broken bridge near the farm, that this probably could have been not originally from the sea. There are plenty of fish, crabs and turtles. There's more than just the one big turtle. There's plenty, and turns out that that big turtle, that's bigger than this table, is just a baby. As well as
What?
we
Interesting.
ventured, as me and Michael ventured further, we discovered the edge of our protection, as there is more past that.
Out towards
sea.
The barrier, right?
Is it sea out there, or is it?
There's
more of a lake.
There's
Ocean?
more. Look, there is more ocean, as it looks to
Okay.
be of shipwrecks past the barrier, as well as just many other materials and possibly food that can help with our food situation, as well possibly more materials for the Asmer. And well, there's enough bones there to possibly make bone meal and probably help with the farm. So possibly our food issue could be resolved. As there's many
Outstanding.
shipwrecks, there's probably more boxes of probably stuff that probably your guild can handle, as well as I recommend an expedition into the waters.
I think that would be prudent.
I agree. Well said. Wow.
Very useful information.
I have a quick thing. Apologies. So you said question. So are we able to go past that barrier, or is it like in the previous town where we could go past? We just like can be killed after that, or can we just not leave past that part of the?
For that, we didn't touch it due to the fact of we didn't know what it can do. Saying that this is a new location, who knows? Maybe it could do nothing. Maybe it can. I don't know if I put my hand in it, my hand will disappear, probably burn off. Who knows what that the actual thing can do outside?
Understandable.
So I'd recommend expedition, at least look further into said ruins, as well as the bone that is still bubbling after probably looks to be many years dead. Find out what it is, as well as just more investigation on the barrier, probably learn more about it.
Was it a worm skull,
Water in my
from what I
ears.
remember hearing?
I don't. I believe Jojo said it was like a dragon's skull.
Like a
That's
worm,
why I came up to
whatever.
you with the horns.
Obium?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Something.
Oh, like the Diablos?
That's a wyvern.
Maybe.
Oh. Okay.
It really depends. Do we have the rest of the body to determine which, I guess, classification of Drea it is?
I would assume we probably have to look in the ocean to find it.
For that,
see.
we found the head, but there's multiple rib cages and stuff like that for there to be us unsure, as it does not look like a rib cage for that size of a head.
I see. In that case, it would technically just be a dragon. We do not know. Apologies,
Whereas
I
the
didn't
rest
mean
of
to
the body,
interrupt.
we do not know. It's fine.
Mm.
And for that, you have the floor.
Really quick, do we actually know what happened to that crystal dragon that flew over the old town? Or did it just disappear?
I remember.
I don't know where it went, but I know what it is.
Yeah, there was a dragon that flew over like twice.
The dragon that flew over the town, I was told by Miss Jinico, was the mount that her mom rides on.
Interesting.
What?
She has a
And who's
giant
Jinico?
crystal dragon to ride on.
Jinico was
Fae.
the
They
acting
pose as a
representative
There's
of
actually
the
one more
summer
thing,
court.
Actually, that now I'm just remembering.
It's alright.
One more thing.
Oh, dragon.
Since we moved to this new town, a lot of things has changed. One thing that did not change, as I was with Michael, with this as well, there's a possibility that some of the forest actually is in the ocean, as well as we saw a log that looks really familiar to what was in the old forest, the one that we would cross as a bridge.
Mm.
That is underneath the ocean as well.
Oh.
Interesting.
Interesting.
How much of the old town is here then?
I
Interesting,
remembered
yeah.
something I want to bring up, but I'll wait until we finish with everyone else before I sidetrack anybody.
Same here. I'll wait until everyone's finished. Sorry for just popping in.
It's alright.
You're fine.
I have also several things to talk about. Recently, as in just today, if anyone has seen the duck that's been flying around, the very large one. For anyone who doesn't know, that duck
The one that
was
goes
once,
invisible?
yes, that duck was once connected to Alexander, another member of the town, with an eye patch and long hair. But they became detached a while ago. It's come back now. It's much larger than it was before. And apparently, it's developed a new form. Some of the other members of the Defender, I had go look into it. And it's turned into some chaos creature that looks a lot like Alexander. And it's... apparently, its goal is to spread as much chaos as possible around the town.
Oh, great.
I'm not sure for what purpose, but I advised the other members that if you were to run into it, to simply not consent to any magic that it is trying to thrust upon you, and to be wary of it. But yes, well, Adagio.
I assisted with the separation of their name is Space. They like to be referred to as Space. Space from Alexander. Space is a being of pure chaos and void mana. Touching them will cause adverse effects, so please refrain from petting the duck. And I did also feel a shift. They are getting a little bit more powerful. It's not incredibly concerning and inside the protection of the town, so long as you don't consent. However, leaving the town, like we intend to do for our expeditions, may be a different story altogether. Personally, I also subscribe to both Void and Chaos. I might be able to assist with dealing with any sort of complications that arise. That'll be all.
Should we put out a warning? Should we put out a warning on the board for the rest of the townsfolk?
Absolutely. I
Probably.
think that's a good idea.
Yes, that's
That'd
a
be
really
nice,
great idea.
Go ahead.
For the second thing on the agenda, we had spoken with Bryant, the defenders. Me and Liza had gone to speak with him, and in order to build good reputation with the town again, we have taken it upon ourselves that if there's anyone that is going to cause any harm to town with the consent of Bryant, or harm to the farm with the consent of Bryant, that we would personally be called in to dissuade any harm, and that we should advise the town to not cause any further harm to his farm, to try to build good relations with him again.
Agreed.
Makes sense.
Yes.
We do not want
Yeah,
to be
absolutely.
injured.
A logical point.
Mm-hmm.
And for the final part, it is going back to the riddle that Adagio spoke of before. I believe this is mainly focused for the defenders, but it is good to branch out and let people know and see if anyone has information that could be useful. There is a rock up in front of our tents in the center of our camp area. And inside of the rock is one of those strange crystals with the creation magic inside of it. After I had interacted with it, I had a strange dream the night before, or the night after, that is still ringing true in my mind, that had discussed something along the lines of proving our devotion to the campground by showing kindness, showing courage, and spreading glory in, I'm not sure if it's the defender's name or just by good action alone. But, yes.
It appeared to be more focused on the defenders and their the
Yes.
organization.
Yes, it specifically mentioned the grounds that we were camping upon.
So, when you talk about a strange crystal thing, are you talking about the material that seems to replace a lot of random tools around the town with, the green stuff?
Yes.
I mean, you can see it in the
speaking-
rock right in the middle of the camp.
My favorite hammer is placed with it. So,
Yes, his
I'm
hammer
curious to what
has
it does, but
a crystal attached to it. There's a inside of one of the kitchens. There's actually a crystal attached to a knife of the same make. And there seems to be many of them spread around town. If anyone knows anything more about these crystals, because they may be different from one another, but it'd be good to look into them. It may just be gifts from the Fae.
Do you by chance have you said there's a knife with some crystal growing out of it. By chance would I be able to take that to potentially study it? See if maybe we can figure out what these are?
Yes, I believe it's facing the rainbows. It's to the west, in one of the smaller buildings near the forge that has a crystal knife in it. Or it's more like a weird contraption. I'm not exactly sure what it is. You could look into it as well.
I know what it is. I can give it to you after the meeting.
Oh, absolutely. Please do. I'd like to study that. See if we can figure out what's going on with those crystals.
But beyond that, that should be everything on my end so far.
Okay.
You haven't spoken at all. Do you have anything to present?
As far as what she has already said, we have to worry about the barrier that's in the water itself and the ruins. There was also one thing that she also forgot was these strange. I really don't really know what they are per se. They kind of look like crystals. I dubbed them as crystals, but they could just be corals underwater. But they seem to be like the crystals from the walls back in the old town itself, like the shards, and it spreads out. But
Like the light crystals?
It could just be, yeah, basically the thing that was behind Moi's house. Those crystals.
Okay.
But other than that, there's really nothing much down there other than the weird flowers that I've shown you, the crystals, the barriers. Though we are going to need several expeditions. First off, I would like us to start off with the ocean first to see if we can get a team together to grab the supplies that's down there and see, or just basically bring it up. And then later on, when we get the time and the manpower, we go out to the forest and we have more people to do some exploration out there as well. Because
I actually have something regarding the forest expedition. You are all aware of, I forget her name already. Our Fae friend, one with the wooden appendages that helped us with the
Eska. Yes.
Eska. Yeah.
Eska. Yes. Yes. After talking with her a little bit today, it apparently came to my attention that she has the title of Gardener of the Forest. So I think bringing her along specifically would be prudent to helping things along, as apparently the forest itself is under her protection or care.
I did have a conversation with her today, and she seems to hold no authority over the other creatures of the forest. She does have a family of flower kin or something that she takes care of in the forest, but she did warn us that we may face dangers out there that she has no control over. Though I do still think she would be important to take on the expeditions regardless.
Yes.
Adagio?
The Sages Guild will task ourselves with exploring the protection spell here, the barrier, and those things as well, making sure that the mechanics are similar to the ones previously mentioned from the old town, distributing any information or new developments as they come. So we'll be exploring both the sea and the forest when it opens tomorrow.
Okay. Other than that, yeah, bringing her into the forest would be very important. As far as the gathering people into the forest for that expedition, I'd say to keep a minimum and don't want to die out the town, I say about 5 people along with her, which makes 6 on the expedition. Just so that way we don't bleed out the town of its people.
I have something I'd like to comment on here. Unfortunately, as soon as that forest is open, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who want to explore it. So I think worrying about getting the town won't be much of an issue, because I know that a lot of people will be excited to go out there and see it. Not only that, but to see what kind of materials they can get. So, to help fight against that sort of thing, I think we, as collective guilds, should organize separate expeditions for tomorrow.
That seems reasonable
Each
to me.
guild, separate groups.
Yeah.
This is what
that works.
Seeing
This
as
is what
that
we've been gathering items to
the
prepare
forest
for.
will
Then.
be, seeing as that the forest will be new and open and people will want to explore it, we're going to need to try to contain ourselves in small teeming groups while we set out there.
Do we want to have sign-ups then? People can sign up for what expeditions they want to go on? Or go ahead.
Sorry, you go first.
For me. With the forest and the ocean, I'd recommend probably start with the ocean first, as well. Well, if we continue with the ocean, there's plenty of fish and plenty of some sort of something. So our food shortage is possibly no longer, and so we can take a shorter, slower time with the forests, as well as for supplies, we'd more likely gather from the ocean, as that is the more safer option.
I would also like to note that the ocean can be apologies.
The ocean is a guaranteed option. The forest, we don't know how long we have with it.
Until it changes.
I believe the forest should be given priority in this case. I do believe the ocean is important, but the forest definitely should be given priority.
Adagio?
The forest should be given priority when it opens. However, we can explore the ocean today, correct?
Yes.
And as for the organization of these, I believe that the leaders should talk with their guildmates and organize their own expeditions, yes, but we cannot control those who are individual or outside or otherwise. We cannot control the people of Sundial. If they would wish to explore, they can. It will be at their own peril, but that's not something we should restrict. Instead, we should just
mention that on the board as well.
Exactly. Instead, we should focus more on our own guilds and how we are going to handle what we get from the expeditions that we decide to embark upon.
Yes, that's
But
even
having
understandable. A small list of goals for your expedition.
Because controlling folks and having sign-ups for just going out of this somewhat of a cage into more expansive territory, I believe restricting their... I do not wish to bind anyone to this place. If they wish to step out, they can step out.
Agree. So we'll just leave it like that and have our guilds for our own expeditions then. Yes.
Exactly. More focused
So-
sorts of things rather than ad hoc. Sorry.
I would. So yes, we should organize groups and probably have it be mostly our own guilds. But you two have the most fighters, like proper fighters. So I personally would feel a little better if we had like one or two of your guilds spread amongst the other groups.
I agree. I was actually going to offer that if anyone does want to venture into the forest, but they don't feel confident, they can call upon the defenders to have guard while you're out there.
And the same goes
This is
with me.
exactly what we've been
if
gathering
if you
supplies
guys
with.
need healers, yeah. And if you need healers, I can assist in that matter for the other guilds as well, and along with the healers itself.
Yes.
My apologies. I do believe we are missing...
Most likely.
Sorry. But we were missing one guild here that... the Couriers Guild. I think enlisting their assistance to talk among the different explorers and groups that are embarking into the forest might be prudent in making sure that everyone feels safe and has backup just in case things go awry.
Should we
Yes.
go grab
See if we
Fee
can get
then
it.
and
I believe we could probably talk to them after this meeting. I do
Yeah.
not wish to interrupt to go grab one person.
Yeah.
You can go talk to him.
We probably should
Speaking
include them
of
in the
expedition.
meetings as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for the expeditions, I will admit I probably won't be making one on my own. So I think I'll just focus on if you need something crafty, like a specific sort of equipment, I can get that myself and some of the mates working on that right quick. Yeah, if you need
I
that
would
specific
say-
anything built, we can make it for the expedition.
I would suggest getting a list of things that your forge would be able to make quick use of, things that you're looking for, running low on. That way, anyone who is making embarking out into the forest, if they come across it, they can provide it back
Let
to
me
you.
make a proposition. Let's delay the opening of the forest one day and take all of tomorrow to gather supplies for our expeditions. Set goals for ourselves individually and as groups. And then 2 days from now, at the strike of the 3rd hour of the morning, aka right at the annual session, we'll set out in the forest for the first time.
Do we want to make it at the end of the
I
session?
like this idea.
Or at the end of the day?
And make it cool and cinematic.
I mean, sure. It doesn't give
Yeah.
us that much time to explore, though.
Precisely. We'll do it at the beginning of the day then, in the
Yeah.
morning. So we'll take
Like
all of
first
tomorrow
hour?
to prepare.
End of the
Yeah.
first?
Yes. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. So we can
Give
gather
some
up for a
people
whole
time
hour.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Get something in their stomachs. Get their supplies ready. And then we'll head out after that.
And wake them. Many people are sleepy at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
I second that movement.
Sounds
I
like a
know
good
that's
plan.
I agree.
I agree on that.
It would give me a lot of time to just prep stuff on temporary camp by then. To the forest, yeah.
So for the crafters, if you don't want to make your own group, I suggest divvying up people that can harvest stuff, because I would say some amongst you are the best to be able to harvest those the kinds of things that you want.
Mm-hmm. Right. I will probably go out myself. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. My apologies. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're fine. I will probably go out myself, as I think I mentioned before to the other sages. Magic is not something I have innately, like where I'm from, and something's been developing. An ore sense of some kind, at least. I can sense where, if I think on it, specific ores or minerals, if I think hard enough on it, I can sort of detect in the earth how far away they are and where they can be located. I will probably head my own expedition for the crafters. If nothing is for you guys as well. I know if you need extra materials, we need a quarry. We need something we can get building materials from. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That will be my goal. That will be
I
my
will say,
goal.
Anton, if you're making your expedition, tell me signing up. As far as I can tell, I'm the only person in the in the seaside forge that has any foraging and/or mining capabilities. Just for what I've been told, anyways. So I'll probably be heading with you.
I mean, when it's all said and done, you're going to be part of the guild as well. So
I've been digging holes my whole
Perhaps we
life.
can use
I
these-
can dig. I can help with that.
I have some perfectionating magic, so that could help, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can discuss this later. We can discuss.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
tomorrow
yeah.
for planning. We can discuss this tomorrow.
Sure.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we got
I
all
have
day
another
tomorrow to
proposition.
talk about it. Yes.
Perhaps we've been thinking about it a bit wrong. Perhaps instead of guilds going out together, we could use this as an opportunity for inter-guild relations. Maybe mixed groups and going out.
I like that a lot.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what all of
Might give you
this
time.
is for, regardless, is cooperation between the guilds.
Yeah.
Might give you time
just
to
one.
experience Sundial with people you don't normally experience it with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, interact with more people, new people or people that's been here for a while, and
Precisely.
try to have that bond together. Yeah, I like
we don't
that.
want the we don't want the cliques to just stick to their own people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's a really great idea.
Putting it, but yes,
Stuff like this will definitely help going forward as less corruption, as more unity in the town.
In that case, then,
That's right.
why don't
That's a thing
we
that exists?
go back to our guilds after the meeting concludes, think about these things, and then tomorrow during those preparations, we decide who from each guild is going to go on this collaborative expedition and what the key things we're searching for are. That way we have it very clearly laid out who will be there and what we're looking for, and that way everyone can arrive at the same time and get this going very quickly.
yes.
Plan to me.
I like that.
Yeah. But before we stray too far off, there are two other people that did show up that has information. Lawrence, the conversation that we discussed with earlier with the scurvy and how that's going to be an issue.
I believe the expedition will help alleviate that. I assume that there's plenty of things out there in the forest that, well, we'll have to take note of and that sort of thing. I'm sure that we can collect resources that will help us on that end.
Okay.
I don't believe
Duly
that'll
noted.
be an issue for too long.
No. but we do want to take care of it as soon as possible. We don't want to delay that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You.
Do you have anything to say about your the Crafters Guild? You did arrive late.
Any supplies that you need, stuff like that.
Oh, right. I just did the paperwork today, so technically not official yet. That'll probably happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I mean, that technically is us too.
Mm-hmm. I need to let the other members know that it's actually happening. So I will speak with them and get a list of things. I know John Waypoint saying that he wanted leather supplies specifically out there, so let's put that on the list, something he can work with. For myself, obviously, quarry stone, something I can work on for whatever needs or repairs or construction would arise here in Dial, either new buildings or bridges, whatever. For you or whenever we need it, I figured you would probably want a steady supply of whatever, like something like copper, steel, something like that.
Okay, you want to hear we have basically overabundance of copper right now, and the tin somehow. I don't know where that's from, but I got it. They're basically pretty much out of all materials. I am obviously reason that we're very dangerously low on workable steel. We're going to need that data point. And also, it's one thing that I typically it slipped my mind. My apologies, but the abundance of gems. We also work with gems now that they last, as we have acquired a glass lord and an artificer respectively for the forge.
Right. Julian's also going to be part of the crafters, so stuff for him that would be good. Different glass blower.
I apologize to interrupt, but one thing that we have not discussed is our contribution back to the forest from what we take. And I would suggest, since I don't believe this place is cursed in the same way the last one was, with steel ore, I believe that potentially offering to take their iron, the stuff that hurts them, and give them more lands for forest growth and places that they can be, might be a good trade-off. Just something to consider.
I like that. Yeah, that's
He's pretty smart.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would like to also suggest
I could ask
that in 2 days, rather than a gathering bit, how about we just stick to scouting and exploring, and leave the material gathering for in the future. Yes. Samples are fine.
Remapping the place.
Right.
That sort of thing. Yes.
And
Okay, yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
And when it's also related to me that apparently the forest changes on occasion. I don't know if this has been brought up yet. Like the actual forest changes. So, okay, yes.
It was the same way back in the previous town.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
It may or may not. Wait, it has been stated here that it changes?
Yes.
That's kind of what the Fae they do with the forest. The Fae change it around every once in a while to keep us on
one
our
day
toes.
it's a large field, then the next is a bustling forest. Complete change of landscape. So, just something to consider.
Absolutely. All right.
Is there any last
thing
that anyone want to say?
I do have a little bit more.
So,
You go.
I'm gonna talk with Adagio and like the other sages about like potential like groups to organize, and then like we can come back tomorrow, like first hour or so, to like make sure we're all on the same page.
Sure.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I just want to go over. No. So we have one announcement we want to make specifically with according to the duck. Who wants to make that announcement? If
Don't touch
no
him.
one does. I can.
Don't touch the duck. We talked about that.
Don't touch. Don't make any magical dealings. Basically,
I'll make-
if no one wants to, I can.
Right.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Make the announcement?
I'll make the poster for that one. For the duck, yes.
Okay, and was there anything else we
Okay.
wanted to announce today to the populace, or was that the only thing?
The delay of a day.
Just wait.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies, go ahead.
Okay.
I heard from a reliable source that would wish to stay anonymous, that is outside of the town, that the previous town is a smoldering crater now. And so if there was anything left in town, apparently if it didn't get transported here, it is probably not there anymore. Additionally, I've seen nearly everybody from the old town here, but I am still missing Miss Akko. If you're familiar with Miss Akko, she still has not been seen since the festival. So I would greatly appreciate it if you heard or seen anything from her. Along with that,
Is that one Archer lady?
yeah,
I know she got teleported out of the forest.
Yes.
yeah,
Probably.
she's got like a cat tail and cat ears, and she's very ranger-like too. So, is there anyone else who's been
Make a
missing
note to
since
look
the
out for
festival?
her.
Or is she the only one?
Adagio, what
keep
about
it
Mochi's friend, the one that was
It's the only
staying
one
in
I've
the bed the
noticed.
whole time?
Octavia, yes.
Octavia.
She's been missing as well.
Octavia as
She
well?
was missing for quite some time before that. She was...
Oh.
Yeah.
Along with that,
I'll make a note to keep a lookout for them too.
I know of.
I know that yesterday Mr. Oberon showed up, but I did hear from the source that after the festival, Miss Shiva, Miss Lyriel, and Miss Jinico are still around too. So we do still have our connection to the different Fae courts. I'm just assuming they are taking their time with showing themselves around here. For whatever Fae reasons that they have. But I wanted to make that known that their presence is still something that we should expect to see.
Lyriel is representative?
Yeah, during the festival, she was pointed out as being the Autumn Court representative.
Understood.
Spanish pig snake is some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I do.
I don't know.
That was all the information I was able to get from outside the town, though, from this source.
Okay.
Thank you.
If there isn't any last less
I have something.
comments or anything like that. Oh,
Nope, go ahead.
In the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm actually out of words. Hold on.
Any food?
For order's sake and record keeping's sake, if you have not registered your guild with me officially, please see me after this. We have lots of paperwork for you to fill out. Otherwise, I will be subpoenaing you with community service. Thank you.
Or?
Duly noted.
Okay.
I will send you a list of the
most
members
of
that
you
have said
have.
yes afterwards. I'll send you a
Most
list
of
of
you
members
have.
that
Oh,
said
I know
yes,
who
so-
has and hasn't.
Okay.
All right.
Understood.
If that is all, then meeting's adjourned. Everyone can go about their day.
Good meeting.
All right.
Yes, good talk.
Break.
Let's get to stand up.
Oh, wait. I was staying down for so long today.
See what the rest of the town is up to.
Miss Adagio?
Yes, we needed to talk as well.
Yeah, it's nothing really big. I wanted to ask you, whenever you're doing the invisible thing, you say you kind of halfway step outside of the dimension, but not all the way? Is that right?
It's less of that, and it's more of I become an idea I cease to be, and the physical form. but I still am.
Okay. I was.
It's not that I'm stepping into somewhere else, it's that I'm stepping into nothing. I am no longer.
Do you sense anything around you while you're like that? While not being?
Yes.
Have you ever done that while
see
next
and I
to
can
the
hear.
portal and see if maybe it's different while you're in that state?
Someone should talk to Fee as well, or the other.
It's a good question. Definitely something I could try.
Okay. I wanted to give you that idea because it made me think, since the portal pulls people from different places, if maybe you were to do that near the portal at some point, maybe you could get a sense for where it's pulling people from, or something like that while they arrive.
Potentially.
But I know that's like waiting on trying to get like a picture of a lightning strike or something, because you never know when someone's gonna show up.
Alright, I will go find the other crafters and.
Is the
let them
portal
know
at the
game.
docks? Is that just it now?
Who should I send the
or-
list of members to?
Unsure. That seems to be. That seems to be where people are appearing.
Okay.
But it requires more
accessible.
more research. I'll do my best.
Okay.
But thank you for bringing this to my attention.
You're welcome.
And who wants to
I
contact?
think
you.
lackluster to me in comparison to the last one, but anyway.
Make sure I actually make time for you. I gotta lead them to the thing to check out the crystal. and
Alright.
to
I had to
get some
talk to someone
bits
else.
of wood.
You already talked with
Lawrence.
Good to see you.
If you want to walk and talk,
I just want to let you know there's 2 fresh days dead doors.
Okay. First of all, I really need some water. Second of all, I know that was a really long conversation. I hope you're still here, Furry Wolf, Jason, the King of You, lol. That is a very long name. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining the Discord. I hope you're having a good one. We're doing a little role play. Sorry I'm not very active with chat, but I hope you have a good time and welcome on in. I'm gonna get some water, because I am fucking thirsty. Also, hey Gavlin, I hope you're having a good night too. Alright, let's go relay things to Mr. Gracious as part of my guild stuff. It's a pig. Oh man, everything is very, very buggy over there. Oh man.
It does not matter what I like. It's what you.
As far
I
as
stole
being
them from the
stuck in a
frickin'
realm
Basic adventure.
with no way back home.
Hi, Nirta.
Iffy.
I don't know what's going on.
That's fine, that's normal.
You know, the moment you put. But we got here somehow, so we can get.
How do you do arresting her for the fashion police?
Oh yeah, that happens a lot now too.
Like the plane shift spell. We have a vote.
I don't know what the fashion police are. Why are they arresting her?
Yes, but not important.
We have a verdict from this man with rapier. Please
Have we
repeat what
figured
you
out
said.
how to open the portal
Not even
yet?
mine. You have too
We're
many
talking
I would
fashion,
very
not
much like to
now.
have my stuff.
I'm a researcher. Is that what they were doing?
Too many
You just
bags.
have one large bag with segmented components.
No, because I have to separate them sometimes.
Open up the circle, more people to judge on the fashion.
Compartments for the separate components.
No.
Oh, are we doing fashion judgment?
Some
Okay,
items
then.
have to be
Yes, we are. We have got them in a circle, and we are judging their sense of fashion.
Go on, join the circle.
Okay.
Even if it is usefulness, if we're talking in the sense of fashion, still too many bags.
That sounds like guilty to me.
Yes, but pouches are in this month.
What in the world?
That is true. That sets it off.
Big backpacks are so last month.
How
You
many
gotta
in
remember
this
that.
Council of Fashion have pouches? one.
I heard that.
I'm a paragon of fashion, so.
I heard that suspenders were in, and I feel like her fashion has lots of those on.
It's not a pouch. That is a
Suspenders
if
are
you-
in. Look at
If
these.
you need to know what's in, literally just look at me. I'm the paragon.
Why do you just have a jar?
But leather is
I've been
out.
wearing the same thing for like weeks now.
Spiders. You
Exactly.
You're acting as if you've
Why
never
change
seen
my
these spiders
background?
before.
I haven't.
Calm.
At least not like
Everybody
that.
calm down.
Now you have.
The final vote.
Well, yes, now you have.
Anyone who thinks
Yes, now I
guilty,
have.
raise your
It's
hand.
very
We also
colorful.
have gay water. We also have gay water.
Guilty,
in
raise
the,
your
Yes, I saw the
have
gay
you
water.
seen-
She's so guilty.
Does
She's still.
does
she's
Mr.
still the
Gill
main
count?
character.
Does that count?
What do you mean? What?
Why would it not count? It's my hand.
By the ocean.
You know what you're guilty of.
What about the other one?
No, I don't.
I can't
Everyone
raise
who
two
thinks
hands. It's two
innocent,
votes for
raise
one
your
person.
hand now.
Okay.
Croesus, what was that? Did you hesitate?
I didn't hear what you said, so I'd rather not vote at all.
Hand for innocent now.
I'll hand for innocent.
Sure. I can't not gesticulate.
Nor do you vote. Did you vote guilty?
I am not within the circle, so I am abstaining from this vote. I am just simply observing.
Well then, it is just by one vote.
Also, I don't remember your name.
Or two innocent.
I remember Nagios. And I remembered some other people. But I
You
didn't
get off the
remember.
scot free this time.
It's fine.
The outfit.
I always get away.
Do you remember
Yes.
why you don't remember?
Now about the other outfit, if you could change again.
Yes, go change back into the
All right, round two.
No. No.
Round two. Oh yes.
Remember you were
Everybody
involved
else
with that.
this outfit. Yes. You had another
If you
name
have
by
two
which
outfits, they
people
must be
would
judged
go-
both
would call you
accordingly.
by, and you gave it up as a part of a ritual to save.
Then why was the other one not judged when I was already wearing it?
Which, by the way, we had extremely.
Alright, while you read them, I'm right. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Well, because we hadn't
If you
because
don't
they
have a
hadn't
fit, one
decided
fit will
on
be
it yet.
assigned
But
to
now
you. You are
we have
under obligation
decided
to do what we
we
say.
need to-
Anything
we
you
need to
believe
figure
you
out
can
reconstruct
and
what is
will be
missing.
abstained of if you feel like it.
The other outfit is borrowed from Stella. It's not even my fashion.
Going on,
And I have
Stella.
a twin brother who you
Second hand?
Well,
I'm so confused.
with an R.
Fashion police business.
I think you know what you need to do.
I see that.
This is my bad.
I don't want to be responsible for this. Miss Escado. Hey, Miss Eska?
Keep your nose clean and your fashion cleaner.
Yes?
Are you familiar with Miss Titania?
You are part of the Alchemist, however.
Yes, we're good friends, actually.
Oh, well, that's very, very useful for me, because I was trying to get a hold of her. I saw Mr. Oberon yesterday. I had something to give to Miss Titania, but I haven't really seen a lot of the court people around town since we moved here.
She's a bit... According to Oberon, she's a bit under the weather after that ritual.
Oh. If I gave you...
She used a lot of her own glamour with it as well, so...
If I gave you a gift to give to her, could I trust you to get it to her? Or do I need to find Mr. Oberon?
I would suggest Oberon.
Okay. Do you know a way I can get a hold of him?
There's no way a speedo gator would have a sick day.
Yes?
Can I know it?
A little busy.
Understandable. It doesn't have to be immediate. It's just something I wanted to give to her.
That's been terrorizing
Oh, no, no.
You missed the meeting.
I did miss
Oh.
the meet. Whoa, I did? When was it? When was it?
We just ended it just right now. It was up on the...
I was busy apparently looking for...
That's a cool staff thing.
Much the syndrome message.
What I was looking for. Oh yes, a manifest for the Chucks.
It doesn't have to be right now if he's like really busy or something. I just wanted to let him know that, you know, I got the thing.
From the previous location to this location.
If it's a problem. I don't want to cause a problem.
Now we
Chemicals in a problem, don't worry.
Okay.
Manifest of all the items that are in there. We just have to manage to get them.
What with all of this law and order and crime and stuff going on.
Which is right outside the forest.
Things being busy.
We just had to talk about the full opening of the forest. That's the whole thing I had
Did we open?
informed me about.
So did
No,
we-
not yet.
so did we open? Okay.
Yes, we did.
So apparently, in order to
Oh.
open, okay. So in order to
I got a ping back. He's unfortunately very busy right now.
That's what I thought.
Maybe another day?
Yeah, maybe another day. I'll give it a try then. Thanks for helping.
No problem.
And we can break out that door.
Finally, it's all out.
You have a good piss?
I wouldn't go back there if I were you.
I will not. Then
Not
I won't do that.
He didn't want to fight.
Hmm.
I don't think anybody wants to fight that.
Hmm. You too, Miss Eska. I appreciate that.
The baggy trousers. Secretary.
It's actually quite a nice fit.
I wanted to fight the.
You wanted to fight
no,
Dwayne?
well-
And then he backed out at the last second.
You wanted to fight.
Well, why would anybody want to fight such a sweet creature?
I don't know, but
He's so
Dwayne
cute.
said
Look at his
yes.
eyes.
Have you seen it when it has a knife? It's menacing.
So I've taken, yes, I've taken the knife away from
we
him
took
a few times.
Okay, you should
We took it out, yeah.
Oh, look at him! How cute! He likes compliments.
Oh,
I think he looks better with a cat. Oh well.
By the way, I wanted to ask if
Also,
Mr.
you're still being surrounded by the fairy circle.
Yeah, I heard it's gotten
It's going to
stronger.
mysteriously disappear. Yes, it has. Isn't that just a big waste having them all like spawn and then decompose rapidly? Shouldn't we like harvest them as soon as they appear?
I think by asking that question, you're asking a lot about the existential things of life. Is it meaningful to just live and then die and stuff like that?
You know what? I'm not getting into that. Thank you very much. I get the point. I'm not
Mhm.
getting into that right now. Thank you.
I
You
wanted
must
to
keep
know
in
if
mind that decay is an extant form of life.
I am a great cleric. I fully know this. I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting into this.
I wanted to talk to you though.
Oh, yes, yes.
I have a brain.
Miss Moyi, I wanted to ask you about Mr. Torres. Is he okay after being regurgitated?
Yes.
You have a brain in your what now?
I said that I don't want to use my brain today. That's what I went to say.
I could swear there was another sentence in there.
Well, there could have been, but I have substituted that and replaced my own. Right? So, anyways.
What happened to your brain?
It's fried. I don't want to use it today, and she wanted to get into the existential crises of decay and life and rebirth.
No, I wanted to ask
don't
about Mr.
know.
Torres, and you brought up my mushrooms birthing and dying shortly.
The mushrooms were first. You brought up Torres later. But
The
yes, it's
miracle of
cute.
life.
Torres is fine.
Okay, I just wanted to make
And
sure.
death. He's fine. He's currently still resting upstairs. I've hidden him away in my own house instead of, okay, bye, Ardenfolio.
Do you give him like birdseed?
He didn't even say goodbye. He's asleep, dear. He doesn't eat when he's asleep. He won't wake up until the ritual is finished.
Oh.
He has to gather his strength. And
Okay.
unfortunately, he was supposed to have been sleeping with the rest of the materials that are up in the where is this? Where is it? Oh yeah, it is up there. Do you know where the tree is? The sacred tree, not the crystal tree, the other tree, the other big tree.
The
where
water
portal
puddle tree is?
Yeah, the water puddle tree. Yes, at the very top of that there is a little I guess, collection that Torres has collected of all of the ritual components that he needed to do it, and he was supposed to be staying there while the ritual was completed. Unfortunately, the gremlins found him up there and decided to eat him because he
Yeah.
was, free lunch.
Yeah, yeah.
So now I have taken it upon myself. I really hope they haven't stolen anything up there, because that's going to be an entire fetch quest and a half again. But for now, until he wakes up, staying in the house.
Okay. I just wanted to check in since he was eaten the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. I kind of wished he would stop, Yeah.
Getting...
Please stop being... Please stop dying, Torres.
Mm-hmm.
Torres was eaten the other day. He's fine now.
Okay, well I hope you're doing good too.
Oh, thank you, Nirta. Oh my god, there are trash pandas.
What?
Oh my god, these are so cute.
There's a honey badger and a trash panda.
Why? That sounds like a mean way to talk about something. Is there a better name for
the
it?
raccoons.
Oh,
yeah, they're
trash
called
panda.
raccoons, but they look like pandas and they like to eat. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
thing. It's not derogatory. They look like pandas and they like to eat trash.
Kind of sounds like
So
that
thus
though. I
they're
think I'll
trash
go with
pandas.
raccoon. That sounds better.
All right.
They do look cute though. Did you see the bear?
I'll tell you soon.
Oh yeah.
What happened in the meeting.
Miss Kazu.
I don't have a problem with that.
Are you okay? All that heavy, you don't even use it for
I
yourself.
really want the ability to talk with animals.
Yeah, it'd be really useful.
Whatever you use for your concoction.
You could probably...
You have something into rodents, dear.
I was going to say you could probably make a deal with the Fae about it, but then you probably couldn't talk to people and you could only talk to animals or something like that, I bet. There's no way that would go perfect. Hi, Mr. Julian.
And you were owed something, and it is one friendly head pet.
Oh, okay.
Do you accept?
I will accept. The deal is complete, thank you.
So...
I definitely am.
Yes.
So being able to
You seem to be insulted. Rodent population.
Oh, so you were... Yes.
By the way, you'll be happy to know, John, that there's a scouting party being organized among the guilds for going out into the forest.
Excellent. I wish to nominate myself.
Yeah, see,
under my
that's
own authority.
that's the problem I'm seeing for you, because it's being organized by the guilds for people in guilds, so...
Right, so I suppose that's the issue. I mean, so far are you representing a guild at the moment?
Yeah, I represent the Merchant Guild in the meeting.
Look, my friend, I am so
So I take it Greasus didn't attend.
Yeah, he let me do it so that he could man the stall and do his normal Mr. Gracious things.
Okay, so does that mean that I will need to set up a guild of do whatever the fuck I like?
I was considering telling you that maybe we should get like you and Ivy and me and maybe other people with Ranger-like sentiments together and make it an actual guild so that you can participate in the actual guild things. Or, since I now know about the thing that's going on, maybe you could go talk to the Defender, be like an honorary Defender for the purpose of the...
Thankfully, they've been hunting me down.
Oh, so the thing is that if, as and when access to the forest is open, it's not like they can prevent me from going into the forest.
I heard my element.
Yeah, I don't think they can stop you. It's just that I'm not sure if, you know, it'll go well otherwise. it kind of sounded like they want things in the forest to be all guild related. But the reality is that anybody can go in there and things can happen because people are people.
Well, yes, exactly, and I intend on being people for the sake of peopling.
Okay. Well, then do with that information what you like, Mr. John.
Well, okay. I do appreciate the fact that you were informing me so that I could go scout out with the others. With the but before we moved, I was like one of the main people who ran around the. Well, actually, no, probably wasn't. But I spent a lot of time in the forest when I
I know.
had the previous town. So
I figured, as somebody who is an expert in doing scouting things and someone of your expertise, that maybe you would want to angle yourself to be part of the official party and, you know, help the people instead of just, you know, doing your own thing.
So, what are you saying that we should form the Rangers Guild, or should we call it something else?
Well, really, I want to find Miss Akko. No offense, but I really want to double check with her before she goes, I was gone for 3 days, and make a whole guild and put herself at the top of it, or something like that, you know?
Well, I can just say the Scouts Guild. And I can say, yes, I can call myself the lead scout. And so that way, Echo can keep the name of the Rangers, and we can just have a sort of loose association to then make more official as and when Echo would be interested in. But
in that case, then, I think I would support that. I think that's a good idea. We just have to find enough people to make it a full guild.
Because, well, so far it would be me and you. I mean, I could also use leverage as... Well, I can also just say I'm part of the Defenders as well.
Yeah, I think that'd be easier. That way I don't want to be all doom and gloom, but just in case things with the council goes tits up for whatever reason, corruption, maybe something bad happens, you never know, fame magic stuff, I think it'd be nice to have an organized group of sane people outside the council, like the Rangers. You know, outside the guilds and stuff.
And I get the feeling that we don't make the Rangers a guild. We just make it a loose club of like-minded individuals
From what I've heard,
that aren't
can't really find any food, so here's a small package.
Organized like that.
It wasn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, you.
So it could just be a group instead of an official guild.
Yeah.
Who wanted the platter?
Do you have a sling?
Exactly.
They don't want it.
Do you feel the same way? Because I know with, like, crazy phase stuff, I'm worried that, you know, the council could always end up doing something weird, and by having another group outside of it doing things outside the council, it'd probably be really good.
Well, yes, that was specifically what Eiko was doing the entire time.
Okay. Then I'm glad we were on the same wavelength without saying it.
Again, everybody's dietary system.
So, yes, I'm going to say...
Uncooked.
We've got business to attend to.
Just go on.
The Rangers can be just a loose group, not anything official.
Yeah, a shadow organization working to take over the world or something, right?
Or if you come from the
Exactly. Yes, a shadow government.
Right.
Perfect.
Like a shadow gang, maybe.
Normally, I just eat.
Shadow. Shadow wizards.
But in the meantime, why don't you talk to Mr. Earhart or Mr. Leo and be like, hey, do you want me to join you guys on the expedition so that you
The good
can
news is we now have a bunch of
help
transfer
them?
cocktails.
I suppose I should do that.
I eat a lot of fish.
Well, it's more going to be I demand to be put on the expedition, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
I would
Because
expect
if
to know
you say
less.
no, I'm just going to throw myself.
I have been,
Exactly.
I have
Well
been
then,
making sure that
thank you very much for the information. I will be finding them and I will be telling them
Oh,
of
sorry,
my
I
decision
I
that
was
I
making sure
will
that they're
be part of the
dietary,
expedition. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, John. You have fun with
But
that.
still, thank you very much for wishing to
Okay,
participate in this
I
as well.
will actually.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Moy.
All right, Mr. Gracious, I've got news from the meeting.
Yes.
It's honestly probably nothing you didn't already know, but they're going to be, the things I think you don't know is they're going to be organizing an expedition for 2 days from now. We should be able to open the portal tomorrow, but we're going to have all the guilds work together to try to get one big party to go out through there to explore. So they're saying maybe 2 days from now they're going to do that, and hopefully we'll be able to collect all the resources and stuffs we need.
And with portal, I assume you don't mean the weird one at the harbor, but the one to the forest?
Yes, the one to the forest, that's what that means.
Okay.
Let's see, there's going to be a new Bards Guild, so we're going to have entertainers and stuff for helping with morales.
Right. Okay.
They found out in the ocean, there's like this special crystal coral, something like that that's out there, and a big skull in a ruined city. So there's that.
Oh, very nice.
It is the solid one.
You already, I mean, being the merchants, we already kind of deal with all the other guilds, so most of the info you already know.
Okay. Well. I guess I got lucky with the.
Because it's like, they mostly just want resources, and we already know about all that.
We'll make
That's
quite.
That's pretty much it. There's just going to be new guilds in town. We're going to have a Crafters Guild to go with the Forge Guild, and the Bard Guild's going to start up, and the mages, the sages are going to be doing library stuff again, so if we can find books and things, that'd be good for them, but that's all just going to come with opening up the trade from the ocean. That's pretty much it.
What was that?
Understandable.
There you go.
Well, thank you for the information.
You're welcome. But I know, being the Mr. Gracious that you are, you probably already hear all about all of these things anyway.
Yo.
Yo, I hate oranges.
To some degree, but it's best to have it confirmed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you guys got squeezed.
And if I hear anything else, I'll let you know.
Yeah, yo, but like lemons, yo.
Very good. Thank you, Nirta.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
We're veterans of the Lemon Wars, yo.
Oh boy,
Ex-Lemon Marines, yo.
Oh, Lemon Boys.
In the Lemon Marines, I'm known as Blackout, yo.
Hello.
Yo, hello, yo.
Yo, what's up, yo?
Yo, we were looking for vitamin C. Do you guys know where to get vitamin C?
We can.
Oh, I think no.
Yeah!
Yeah,
All
that's for
right.
you, yo.
Thank you. I'm trying to not get scurvy.
There are some more, yo.
Yo, come with me, yo.
Whoa.
Outside
Yeah,
and
follow us
squeezed
real quick,
them
yo.
until they were no
This is
longer.
important.
Where'd they go though? What?
No, the lemon, yo.
In here. We're doing. Okay. Lemon,
I
bro.
love the
you-
business, yo.
Ooh.
No. Wait a
There you
minute,
go,
yo.
bro.
See this? Here.
Oh, no. They're doing weird lemon things. I'm out.
Oh, yes.
Ah.
Oh, definitely, for sure, yo.
It's not much time before it's sundown.
Tomorrow's going to be the big day
Never saw those things before. Oh, I feel like this is a much better meeting place, even though the table is way too big for me. Oh, look at all the fire friends going around.
Why is your third one?
Why are you running from us, yo?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
To hell
yo.
with all of you!
Oh my god, he's disappeared, yo.
Kinda getting hungry if I'm being honest. If we're honest, and we're honest, kinda hungry. Okay, so the only thing I really want to do now is think about the message I want to send to Lyriel for today. I can only use 20 words, so let's think. Probably tell her in general the town is good, so something like all's well. John wishes pleasantries. It's like 5. All's well. John wishes pleasantries. Forest open soon. Expedition. Oh. 20-word message. All's well. John wishes pleasantries. Forest open soon. We'll say resources low. Forest open soon. That's 9. No Akko. That's 11. Saul Oberon. Anything else? Anything else? Ocean barrier. And I'll say like ocean barrier closed. Oh, I should probably turn the music back on. Excuse you? Stop that. Let's see. Oh, that was a weird tree thing going on over there. Ocean barrier closed. Forest open soon. I'll say that. I'll say we wish pleasantries. Town low resource. That's 6. Ocean barrier closed. Forest open soon. No Akko. Hmm. What will... Oh, I should probably say scurvy.
Yo.
Yo, lemons.
Oh my god. What?
What's happening up here, yo?
I'm just thinking. I'm gonna write a message to someone, but I can only use 20 words, so I was trying to think of what words I wanted.
Yo, what you trying to
That sounds complicated,
say,
yo.
Yeah, it's not
I
easy.
can't jump up here, yo. I'm too heavy, yo.
Use your legs, yo.
You're too chunky, yo.
Clearly not a lemon marine.
Suck
Stolen
my
valor,
dick,
yo. Yo, suck my dick,
Suck my
yo.
dick, yo.
Whoa.
There you go, yo. I told you I could do it, yo.
You did do it. Congratulations.
Yeah, I did.
Yo.
Mhm.
What are you trying to say, yo?
I'm trying to write a message to somebody outside the town telling them all the things going on, but only using 20 words. It's very hard.
No, you need a hand, yo?
No, I don't think so. But I appreciate you wanting to help.
Of course, yo. The
Are you
lemon
sure?
marines
Are you
always
sure,
help
yo?
anyone, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we will always like to help, yo.
I'm sure.
Yo, no we don't, yo. We don't help oranges, yo. Or bananas.
Suck
my dick,
Yeah,
yo.
screw oranges and bananas.
Yo, let's get out of here, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good, lemons.
Good luck on your thing, yo.
Thank you. You all have a good luck too. Pleasant guys, but they've got like a very sour mouth to them. Yeah. Okay, I think that's what the message is gonna be. So I guess I will just think it, maybe? Maybe there's like I just hold the earring or something? Maybe? No, that doesn't seem right. Well, whatever, we'll just think the words. We wish pleasantries. Town low resources. Ocean barrier closed. Forest open soon. No Akko yet. Saw Oberon. Still have a couple words. What are we? Made Shadling deal. Okay, that's my message. Hopefully she gets it. I don't know how well the earrings work, but I hope they do. Alright, I think it's time. I think it is time I go to bed. This wasn't a Nirta does a lot of things day, but it was a Nirta does important things kind of day. Go back to the den. And go to bed. Ugh. Okay, jump onto the hay. Ooh. Oh, I should see if there's like any crystal things here. We do have a blue one. But I didn't see the thing that Mr. Red was talking about. Alright, it's time to lay down. And go to sleep. And apparently drop to like 2 frames per second when looking in that direction. Let's look this direction and close out of here. Alright guys, I'm gonna meet you back in my just chatting screen. I'll be right there.